Hello, everybody. You can't see me, but this is Effie the DM, and I'm here. I'm also not playing in this game because GM Emily has taken over. I am just your lovely tech support. So, if you see the Vactera in chat, it is me. I am here. If you see something untoward that needs to be fixed, please let me know because I suck. And it wouldn't be a Vactera stream without tech issues because that's just how we do here. So, Emily, as our lovely GM for the night, please take it away.
Fact and is totally awesome. Welcome to a special level 1 one-shot, a rural winter ramble. Our sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice. Go to canadiandice.ca and use the code TheVactaire, all one word, at checkout for 15% off your order. Maggie's dice pick of the week is Thunderstruck, because none of the dice had noodles in them and she was upsetty spaghetti. Apparently these dice look like Thor pooped them out and they're purple and have lightning bolts on them. Might be fitting for the game tonight. Our next announcement is check out our merch store at tinyurl.com/VacMerch. You can get excellent designs like Half-Orc Energy and the Vac Blob, and the new limited edition design for the 12 Days of TTRPGs designed by Affy, who is hanging out with us tonight. And all the proceeds from that go to Extra Life, which is why we're doing all these one-shots in December. Speaking of which, all throughout December, while our regular games are on pause, we have several amazing DMs, GMs, storytellers, and bullshit artists that have been carrying the torch while the Aphemus Blob rests, because y'all ain't been resting, let's be honest. We are currently just over the $1,200 mark, and we are aiming for $1,500 before the end of the month. I believe it's tonight and tomorrow are the last two games, but you can donate to this all the way through the end of December. Anyone who donates will get entered to win a big giveaway at the end of the month with things like the Gooey Cube starter pack for their campaign World Zyathe, Extra Life swag, dice, stickers, Vactare merch, and much more. The link is available just below the video. I think it's also in the chat. Yes, there it is. And it's pinned in the chat, so check that out. Donate if you can. And yeah, it's a great cause, so check that out. Last but not least, just our schedule coming up. Tonight is this game. Tomorrow night, we have The Hellway, DM'd by our very own Cedar at 8:30 p.m. It's our final game of 2023. So be sure to check that out because it's going to be amazing. Some of us might be in it. And then on Wednesday, next Wednesday, in the new year, we have Wasteland Saga over on Goodman Games at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Thursday is A Song of Crystal and Shadow, returns at 8:30 p.m. And as always, find our podcast wherever you download your podcasts from. That's the end of the announcements. Now we get to the game. Do you want to introduce yourselves to the audience as you introduce your characters, or do you want to introduce yourselves now? What do we think?
So we introduce our characters.
Sounds good. Okay. Then let us start at the beginning, since that is what we are here for. The world is Bankar. It's a wondrous magical planet framed with shimmering rings. There are 7 major continents and 5 oceans, all with their various wonders and mundanities. And where we are going is north. Here we have the Tyranian Ocean, and within that ocean is only one inhabited continent, Izol. On the east end of Izol is the nation of Chrysalta, currently a rather frigid place in the full throes of winter. and on top of a rocky outcropping is a small hamlet, Keel Ridge. From up here, you can see far, far below and to the west, a city in the center of a narrow isthmus currently flooded, as is sometimes the case, from a recent oceanic surge caused by storms. To the east, at a higher altitude all the way to the coast, you can see the distant pulsing light of the lighthouse at the top of the tower city of Watir. You are very far from both cities, and at this time of year, just after the winter festival, you'd have a hard time traveling there without a well-made sleigh and an Amapura, or Wolverine deer, which I invented, to pull it. Alkanos birds circle above, singing their songs to call more storms, but for now there is a calm in the weather. This is the perfect time to hunt, and you are the designated hunting party for this particular trip. The festivals have finished, rations are low, and it's time to get some food. So as you get ready to set out from your little village, let's introduce our characters. And introduce yourselves as well, because it's important for people to know who you are. Who would like to go first? Or should I just designate? Liz or... Yeah, you want to go first?
I would just like to point out that
fine.
Lauren used to work with me, and nose goes.
Okay.
Fully
Fine.
prepared.
Hi, I'm Liz. I'm on all the socials as Cat Lady Liz, or one or two places Cat Lady Liz 63 for some reason. I don't actually. I do these sort of things, but I'm not. I'm not a game master, and I'm not a creator. I just enjoy the craft of others. Tonight, I am playing a halfling bard by the name of Frogwen Nimblekettle. I have been a bard for many years, and I've decided that this time, for the first time, I'm not going to travel all over the winter, and I have a deal going on with Everard, the tavern keeper. I get bed and board in return for providing the odd bit of help during the day and entertaining his customers in the evenings. So technically, I am a visitor. I am not actually a resident, for which reason I am not massively delighted by the fact that I was included in the lottery for who was going to be in this hunting party. But such is life.
That's awesome. Who would like to go next? Anyone? Should I just assign? Maybe it's easier. Let's go with Lauren. Go ahead. Since I'm just going to go in a circle around the screen that I can see.
So, I'm Lauren, unknown on socials as Lauren or Gidget. I'm playing tonight Orwin Gimble, a forest gnome who's also a ranger. I don't have an elaborate story, I'm sorry, so it's my virgin tour out, and I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Since you're a ranger, you're probably leading the group to make sure they don't get lost.
Oh, I got it then. It'll be fun.
All right. Next we've got Cedar. It's your turn.
Well, hello there. My name is Cedar the Barefoot. I am Cedar the Barefoot, known across all the social media, excluding Twitter, where I am Barefoot Cedar because of their lower word and character count. But, Twitter is the bird app. Not the weird thing he's got going on there. Anyway, I'm barely over there anyway. Hi there. I've been playing on the Voctair for a little while now. I like it here. It's nice. It smells sometimes, but, can't help that. Wash your ass. But anyway, I'm playing Brawzy. I'm playing Brawzy Crag Pebble. I am totally a dwarf. totally not a goblin. I don't know why sometimes people who aren't from Killridge kind of say that I am a goblin. I don't understand. I'm just a green dwarf with big ears, really short. Ma'am said that she ate a lot of greens when I was in utero, which is why I'm green. And I eat a lot of meat, so that's why my teeth are really sharp. And I'm playing a wizard. I'm a wizard, and I like to read books and stuff. And I got picked for the lot. Just because I'm one of the crag pebbles from the hole in the hill doesn't mean that I'm above being put in the lot to go hunting, because people gotta eat. I'm not that great at the kind of smashing in the range sports, but I feel like I could be a pretty decent addition to the team there. As long as my sister Griselda stands in front of me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Speaking of Griselda, Aaron, go ahead and tell us about your character.
That's my sister.
I'm Erin. You can find me on socials at Even Footing Games. I do all their socials, so that's me. I am playing Griselda Crag Pebble, and I am just here. I probably volunteered because, Brazzy can't go out without me, and I gotta protect her. So, I'm just here for Brazzy.
You gotta be the block.
I can definitely smash a rabbit or something. Whatever you need smashed, I got it.
And she's pretty fast too. That's one thing that people underestimate about us dwarves, is that we're sprinters.
Natural sprinters.
Natural sprinters.
My gosh.
I just got shorter legs. That's why I have some trouble keeping up.
I just watched Lord of the Rings earlier.
We're natural sprinters.
Shout out to J.R.R. Tolkien.
He's dead.
True. And
He
last
can't hear
but
you.
not least, Alana.
Sorry, Grizzy, what did you say your class is?
Oh, I mean, I don't like to put myself into categories, but if I did, I would probably say that I smash things like a barbarian.
Sometimes she gets angry.
I try not to do that very often, but when I do, Brazzy usually calms me down.
Yeah. I also instigate some of the anger sometimes too. Because sometimes I gotta be honest with you, Grizzy, it's useful.
Whatever you say, Brazzy, I will always just follow your lead. You're the brains of this operation.
Oh, that's nice of you to say there, Brazzy. That's nice that I just said my own name. Nice of you to say there, sissy.
And Alana, go for it. Tell us about your character.
So hi everyone, I'm Alana. I am Dr. Asparagus on. Well, I don't
best
really
friend.
stream,
That's my best friend.
Yeah. You can find me on the Vactair Discord as Dr. Asparagus. I am playing Amaryllis Swiftleaf this evening. I am a wood elf cleric, and I go by Rill. And my pronouns are they, them.
All right. So as you're setting out,
Oh, I forgot to say my pronouns, dear. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Grizzy, did you say your pronouns?
I didn't, but what is a pronoun again? I don't remember.
So if I'm referring to you outside of your name, you prefer to be referred to as she, her for the most part.
Oh, yes, or sissy.
Or
yeah.
sissy, specifically by me.
Yes, that's true.
My pronouns.
Thanks for reminding me.
That's all right, Grizzy. You know I'm looking out for you as much as you're looking out for me. My pronouns, me, Brazzy, are she, he, it, or shit. You get it there? I'm being funny.
It's a good joke.
Thank you, voice of God.
I laugh every time she says it.
You've heard it so many times, but you laugh every time, and it really makes my heart go boom, boom.
All right, so you all set out kind of early in the morning, first light, get a good breakfast at the tavern, and then get started on your little hunting trip. And as we travel, I'm gonna let everybody roll a survival check. Just to see how we do with following tracks, trying to find, we're hunting for food here, so trying to find food.
Just asking, is there feedback when I have my mute not on when I'm not talking?
Oh, I don't know. I
Nope,
don't
you're
hear
good.
anything.
Okay,
No.
just
Hear
checking
anything.
there. Appreciate you, because my box keeps lighting up when I'm not talking, and that makes me real concerned.
It might be really, really
Oh.
quietly, but no.
Yeah.
No feedback.
Thank you.
All right. What do we get?
As a master of following tracks, I got a 9.
So
What do I need to throw to?
if you look on your character sheet where there's like a long list of words in alphabetical order, survival will be towards the bottom, if not the last one. It might
He
be
is the last one.
Oh, yeah.
And so whatever
Alright,
it
it's wisdom.
says there, you'll just add that to your roll.
Okay.
I'm too busy paying attention to the map there.
Okay.
It's kind of a big map.
What'd you get?
An 8.
An 8. Okay.
Yeah,
Doing
which
well.
doesn't.
Doing great.
That's okay. Amarilla's got a 19 there.
Nice.
We'll be fine.
Open the. Oh yeah. And then
Completely forgot I was muted. I'm so sorry.
no, you're good. Awesome. Well, hey, Amaryllis knows the way.
Real
That's
knows the way.
good. Real knows the way. People in the group keep wandering off, and you keep having to bring them back in. But that
I
is
imagine,
fine.
is it snowy out there?
Yes, everything is
imagine
covered in a
then-
blanket of snow.
I imagine then that every time I take a step off to one side of the path that I just sink.
Sink right.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Just
say,
I'm
I'm
going,
pretty sure
because it's neat. It's pretty tall snow.
I was gonna
and
say,
I'm
I'm pretty
trying
sure
to
I'm the
swim.
only member of this party that's taller than the snowbank.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Also, you're like an elfy kind of person, so you have that reputation of being able to run on top of snow there.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
can walk on.
Mm.
Not so
Can just
special now, I
Pick you up by
suppose.
your coat, Brazzy. Just pick you
Oh.
up and put you on top. But then
Ugh.
we'll probably sink both together. But I
Okay.
could
Oh,
keep
on
doing it.
top of your shoulders there.
Oh, that's why we keep you around. Obviously, you have the best ideas. I put
Okay,
I put
climb
Brazzy
up
on top
there.
of my shoulders.
Oh, careful. Oh,
There you go.
ow. Your gorget is poking me in the leg there.
Oh, I'll carry my axe.
You're able to find some deer tracks in the snow,
Hang on to
like
your
fresh
hair.
deer tracks, and you're able to follow it to kind of an open kind of clearing with pine trees all around. And if anyone wants to try to get it using any of your various skills, I know some of you have crossbows, bows and arrows. You could use spells if you want. Try it out.
Is this considered a creature?
Yes.
Oh, I could cast message at it. Wait, no.
You
Hey,
could.
did you want me to throw my hand axe or?
Well, you could do
I
that,
could
but first,
smash it.
could you reach down there and either pick me up a nice good stone, or take your big excellent fist and squish a big old snowball into a very nice icy cold slushy ball.
Grizzy bends over, so
Oh.
far to get it, and then Brazzy probably falls off.
Oh, it's
Oh.
cold there.
Oh,
Hey,
Well, I
gotta
do
get you
have-
back up. Get you back up. But here's your snowball, Brazzy.
Okay, I take
Brazzy.
it and I...
I do have my short bow with me,
Ooh,
and I am
all right.
allegedly.
Brazzy, why don't you just launch Grizzy?
What?
Oh.
Well,
I get in trouble when I do that.
She said, they said Brazzy launch Grizzy. Now I don't think, and I take out a book off of my belt, which is like just about half the size of me, and I'm just like flipping through it really fast, and I'm just like, I don't think I got a spell that's strong enough for that, because I'm pretty sure that Grizzy weighs more than 0 to 5 pounds.
Meanwhile, Frogwin is just like off to the side, setting up the perfect
Yeah.
shot. Go ahead and roll an attack if you would like.
I am proficient,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Is this deer within?
Am I
90 feet?
using a d20 again?
Yes. You'll roll a d20, and whatever it says, like where it has your actions in the box on the lower right,
Ah,
it should say
I get
what
to
your
add-
attack is with your short bow.
yes.
I
Well,
suppose
I
I'm gonna take this
scored-
here snowball.
I rolled a
away.
12 plus 2, so 14.
It's
Ooh,
not bad, dear.
I think that does hit. Hold on. Yeah, it does hit. So roll damage.
That's a d6. 3.
Ooh, okay. Is it just 3 on the die? Does it have
I-
anything to add to it?
You would add your dexterity bonus there
Would I?
Yeah.
to a roll to hit.
My dexterity bonus is 0.
Oh, okay. So yeah, 3 damage.
Oh, wait,
Um,
wait. No, plus 2.
Ooh. Well then,
Right.
yeah. You take this thing down before anyone has a chance to do anything else. Deer only have 4 hit points.
Oh dear.
Ah,
Literally, oh dear.
I see what you
oh
did there.
dear. But you managed to bag a deer. It looks pretty good. You've been out for maybe a couple hours. And you're able to, especially with the help of Orwin, who has done this like a million times, expert hunter, you're able to get this deer all like cleaned up and prepped and kind of strap it up to get ready to take it, and you stop for a little bit of lunch.
Oh, what kind of lunch there?
I don't know what kind of
Deer
food do you think
meat?
you brought? Well, you could have deer meat, I guess.
Maybe we have some, dried lutefisk or
Lutefisk. Well, that's for special occasions there. You stole
that
some
stuff-
lutefisk from Mam's pantry?
Isn't that stuff supposed to be like
was-
real nasty?
No, it's not. It's real good. That's actually pretty good there. You obviously haven't had the right lutefisk.
I've
Yeah.
never had this.
our man
It's
makes
just
it real
pickled
good.
fish.
Yeah, and it lasts forever.
Yeah. But it never lasts too long there because we got such voracious appetites there. Orwin, do you think you could separate some of the back straps from the back of this deer and we could cook it over a little fire here? Have ourselves some tenderloin and some eggs?
We might be able to do that.
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'll
be good.
say Orwin.
I'm not going to complain
you
about a
can-
fire.
Yeah,
It's
Orwin,
cold.
you can roll either, I'll say, nature or survival, whichever one is better for you, to see how well you meet this request for tenderloins.
I'll roll the survival.
Okay.
That was a
You
nice shot there, Wen,
meet.
by the way.
The request for tenderloin.
rolled
Yeah.
it.
But at
Holy
16
crap.
plus 4.
Wow. Dirty 20.
Amazing. Yeah, you're able to find exactly what they're talking about and separate it out. This is, the hunters get the best part. And so and
It's
you
the
get it
rules there.
right away. So y'all have an excellent lunch of some kind of
Tenderloin.
deer tenderloin, some, did someone say eggs?
I
Like
said
bacon and
eggs. Yeah, not like bacon. It's
Yeah,
tenderloin.
well, tenderloin and eggs, okay.
Well,
Uh,
yeah.
You have some deer, you have some eggs that you very carefully brought with you on this trip. They stay
Well, they're
good because
pickled
it's cold
eggs.
outside.
They're pickled eggs. They're preserved.
Great.
They're hard boiled and then pickled. They're actually quite nice.
Pickled eggs with deer
And
tenderloin.
I will
What
take
a meal.
I will take my tenderloin fresh off the bone, dear, please.
I do also have a mess kit with some dried fruit for that. Make it a little sweeter.
What's that?
Amazing.
Mm,
What do you got?
Ooh,
that would be very nice.
dried
Thank you.
fruit.
Oh, apricots.
Could be. I got some nuts. I got some fruit. Little
Yeah.
jerky.
Oh yeah. Well, we could make some.
Very
We could,
fancy.
we could salt that and make that there's some gorp.
You could put it in maybe cooking some alcohol and make a little like
We could have a medley.
syrupy kind
We
of.
could put it on. We could take it back and have some
gravy.
cold. We could have some cold cream from from our cows. Bessie makes the best cold cream.
Amazing.
This thing is starting to sound like a mince pie filling without the pastry.
Well, then you just gotta take the filling and you can put it on top of the cold cream.
What?
You know, Brazzy's a real good cook.
Yeah,
You just gotta listen to
I'm
him.
proficient with cooking tools.
It's like the trifle in Friends where she accidentally mixes shepherd's pie with trifle.
Well, that there just sounds like a travesty.
It's like
Well,
fruit
Brazzy'd
and
probably
cream
still
and
eat it.
then meat and potato.
I'm better at cooking than I am with stonemasonry and whatnot.
But you have a
Wow.
lovely.
You just
fresh-
haven't practiced enough yet. You'll get it. It's fine.
Well, that's what you say, but then I drop the stones on your feet, and then you have a big old bruise on your foot.
Did you want me to show you?
No feet.
All right, dear. So
Emily,
should we
are
head
we-
back, or should we
Yeah.
stay out a little
This-
longer to
this-
find more food?
Well, hang on. Just a minute. Excuse me?
What?
That's a fucking huge deer. How are we going to get it back?
I don't know
Well,
what
I
you're
can-
talking about.
Most of us are
Grizzly's
only
pretty
3 feet
strong.
high.
I can carry it.
Yeah, Grizzly's pretty strong.
Are we still in this clearing?
Do we not
Or
have a
have we
sled?
moved elsewhere?
Who
You're in the
was
clearing, so.
who was responsible for bringing the sled? Where'd the sled go?
I mean,
Did you bring a
I may have
sled?
left it a little ways back when I picked you up. I may have forgotten it, but I'll just run back and get it.
Well, we can find it again. Don't worry. As long
Split
as
the
it
party.
didn't go back
Level
down
one.
the hill. Well, no, we're not gonna. Who is putting these ideas into our ears? There, I take my really big green ears and I like flip them down and tie them in a bow underneath my chin, and then I pull my cap back up. It's cold out here. My
Wow.
cap is actually mostly just my
This is
name.
why I am well dressed up to be warm.
Yeah,
because it's
you-
cold out here.
I
And I
know,
shouldn't even be here.
I'm surprised that you could put your arms down.
Meanwhile, I'm
Tis.
just staring. Rilla's just staring and being like, doesn't that hurt your ears to tie them in a knot?
Well, no, I've got pretty stretchy ears. Ma'am said that not only was she eating a lot of greens while I was in utero, but also eating a lot of things that'll help maintain the muscular and cartilage stretchiness, so that way I could be extra limber. Because while I make up for what I don't have in strength with agility and also cunning.
Yeah, and smarts. Lots of smarts. I don't remember what cunning means, but smart is
It's
how I
basically
would.
what you just said, so you're ahead of the game there, Grizzy.
Oh, well, I am. And Grizzy runs off to find the sled that maybe did fall back down the hill.
Oh, don't leave. Okay. Well, while we're here getting ready to put this deer back together, how come you think, how come you seem upset?
Which
Yes, I'm
you?
pissed off actually.
Why are you pissed off, dear?
Because I'm not a resident. I'm a visitor. I shouldn't have been in the lottery.
Well, you're a resident. You may be a resident. Technically, you're boarding, are you not? Over at Everart's Tavern.
Yes.
Therefore,
So I'm visiting.
You're therefore a part of the community. You can't exactly. Well, you're eating the food. You're contributing to the economy.
But there's a trade going on.
That's exactly right. The trade going on makes you a part of the economy. Therefore, it makes you part of the residential district. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll keep you safe. You just get that just means that you get to make another story. Meanwhile, Rill is just over here staring into the fourth person camera. Don't you think? If you had stayed inside today, you would be in there washing dishes or something like that. You just felled a huge deer by yourself. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, I suppose.
In one shot there, was that not masterful there, Rill? Or Ori? You two are pretty good at that there ranged arts. It was a pretty good shot.
It comes from being a traveling bard. Most of the time I have to sort my own food out, so eventually I get good at it.
Well, now you just provided for half the village there.
I absolutely almost just asked, in your travels as a traveling bard, how many humans have you had to take down to get archery skills? And I realized that you were talking about food, not people.
Humans are just kind of, humans are kind of mean sometimes, so you gotta take them down.
How many humans have you had to take down?
Sometimes humans just gotta be taken down a peg or two. That's whole thing about having more legs, more problems.
I have other
skills. Offense there, Rill.
I have other skills. I can make myself very small. I can make myself very unnoticeable.
You can make yourself smaller? How?
I could probably do that. See, watch. I take one step off of the path and I disappear into the snow as I sink.
Poof. I mean, you could look at this adventure as an opportunity to create your next bardly piece to sing at the tavern.
Just my hand comes out from the hole in the snow and I point at you there and I'm just like, that's a really good idea. You are now the lead character in one of your own stories.
That is a really good idea. I'm always looking for material for new things because singing the same things night after night after night gets boring. Except for that weird woman with the cats who comes in and asks for Western Wind every single night.
I like that there song though. Is Grizzy back there? She's been gone for a while.
She comes running up and she's like, I got the sled.
Grizzy, I'm down here.
It was all I'll get you, sissy.
It's cold.
It was all the way at the bottom of the hill.
Oh, are you okay?
As you are all kind of standing here, getting the sled back and getting the deer
around
back
a campfire.
On it, make a perception check.
Oh,
it'll be in that long list again. Under P.
I don't gotta go, but thank you for asking.
19.
As I am also very skilled in perception, I have a 10.
Well, I got a 14 this time.
Okay. Not bad.
I got a 16.
Nice.
I once again rolled a 19.
I got a 16 too.
Okay, so you, what was the lowest? I think it was still kind of high, right? Yeah. So okay, so all of you, maybe Rill first, but then everybody else gradually notices in the distance the storm birds that have been singing to call the storms have been successful, and you see a storm rolling in. I would also like anyone that wants to can make an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm studied in that. I do pretty good in that there. That's kind of like my whole thing.
I got an 8.
I know about Brazzy.
I mean, you can
I
always
got
try.
a natural 20 there. So,
So
a 24.
Amazing.
It's the first time I've ever gotten a natural 20 on that there blue dice. I'll say that right now.
Because Brazzy wanted to tell, also Grizzy did, and so she is very proud to tell you that she got a 4.
Very happy for you there, Grizzy. That's much better than last time.
It really is. It's improvement every single day.
Improvement.
Both,
yeah, you're getting better. It's proximity.
Both Brazzy, because of your like magical studies, and Orwin, because you've been out in nature a lot, you do a lot of ranging about, spend a lot of time outside. You both recognize that this is not a regular old winter storm. I mean, storms blow up around here all the time, but this is a wild magic storm.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
And you probably need to find some kind of cover as soon as possible. I'll say that as you've been kind of like starting to bring the deer back, this is where we are on the map. And you're moving from left to right. Each, just so everybody knows, each square on the map is 5 feet. And so when you see your speed on your character sheet, that's how far you can go in one round. You can also use your action to dash and go double your speed if you would like. And we are going to roll initiative so that as the storm blows in, I can keep track of who is moving where and when. My pencil died, so I'm using a pen.
How does a pencil die there?
You know, I
Never
don't
heard
know.
of such a thing. Oh,
It sounded like it had lead in it still, but
I have a plus
nothing's
0 to
coming
initiative.
Oh, me too, sissy.
all right.
That's okay, Sissy.
What am
I'll
I
just hop
rolling?
on
I'm
your
sorry.
shoulders there.
So if you look at your character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
towards the top in the middle, you'll see something that says initiative.
It's next to the shield.
And it's basically it's just how fast you react to what's happening.
Okay.
Wow.
I got
And it's
an 8.
just a 20-sided die plus whatever that number is. What did you get?
An 8.
Okay.
I got a
rolled-
2.
What do you mean you got
And
an
I got a
8? Somebody
13.
just rolled a 23 on the
13?
die there.
I rolled a B.
Oh, Orwin rolled a 23.
Oh.
Wow.
Wait. A what?
It came up as B.
You rolled
Oh,
a 23,
that's a 20.
Orwin.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
a natural. So
The B stands for the 20. It's like for beyond. For D&D Beyond.
Cool.
dang, 23.
I rolled a 15 there, DM.
Okay.
Also, woe it be unto your poor there pencil that is now passed away. Rest in pieces.
Something will happen probably. So Orwin, you get to go before the storm actually arrives. What would you like to do? You're on the map here. I think I've made you the pink one.
Yes.
And you can move. Each square is 5 feet. It might be kind of hard to see. But usually I think it's 25
Like how
or
Affy
30.
is just creeping down there.
So my
So that
walking
way the
is
people-
25 feet speed.
25. Okay, so that's 5 squares, and you can dash if you would like. Any of these snowbanks would provide a little bit of cover if you feel the need to get cover.
Okay.
We gotta pick ourselves an objective there, everybody, and then we'll dig
So
ourselves
I
down.
can move like
because
to the one up
that's-
north.
That's
Yeah,
some
you can.
wild man. That's some wild shit going on in the horizon there. So the winter song has sung itself up a storm, and somebody's been messing with the meteorologists' predictions there.
So I get there.
Awesome.
Which is a school of magic.
Now, each round, each turn that you take is about 6 seconds. You get an action, a bonus action, and your movement. And I'll probably let you have some sort of free object interaction too. So did you want to prepare anything, or did you want to try and hide?
Can I put up a tent?
Oh, you could start to put up a tent. It might take a little while, but you could definitely start that if you wanted.
Pocket camp. Ooh.
Okay.
I kind of like that, though. Wonderful.
It's definitely a cold weather tent because that's just practical.
It's
a yurt.
On the 20 count, we're gonna get our first effect. So I'm gonna roll a 100-sided die.
Oh, it's an 89 there.
89, and I'm gonna tell you what happens.
I'm
if
rambling with fear.
As the clouds kind of rumble overhead. This is the dumbest one to start with, and I love it. Hold on.
Does it start raining rubber chickens?
Because
I've seen that happen in a magical wild storm, in a wild magic storm. Some weird stuff goes on when that happens, I'll tell you what there.
Maybe take some of those chickens home.
Well, better than that one time when Auntie Deborah brought herself her little potato salad.
I don't know if you... It's kind of far away.
Mustard. Way too much mustard.
So I don't know if you can see where I'm holding my cursor down. There's like a little blue ripple.
Yes.
Hey, sir.
There,
Is it a fish?
It's a fish. A fish falls from the sky and lands about... I don't know.
It leaves a fish-shaped hole in the snow.
About 95 feet away from Orwin.
That looks delicious. Is it a delicious-looking fish?
Did you want me to go get it to bring it home so we can make more lutefisk?
Well, I can just make a note of where it landed, and the frozen snows will keep it good until the storm passes. Right now, I think we should just focus on getting under cover.
And up next is Brazi.
Because I'm telling you right now, we should all just go for cover, because if the fish are falling from the sky there, while the Turanian Ocean is pretty nearby, it's not nearby enough to be carrying no fish from the ocean there all the way up here to Kill Ridge. That's a little bit much. This is some wiggly squiggly kind of magic going on here. So I recommend that we just as the adventurers would say, run for our fucking lives. So I grab my sister's hand and try to start going in that direction, because I can't.
You can make an athletics check to see if you can pull her behind.
I will make that athletics check. Yeah. Are you okay? Hear me out. It rolled out of the dice of my dice box, but it was a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
You can't see, but it's a sword. I'll slowly pick it up.
I will let you
It's a sword.
I will let you drag your sister.
Can I push her into the sled with the dead deer and pull the sled across the top of the snow there?
I'll let you do that.
And I'm so fleet of foot in this moment because I've got my ears tied down underneath my chin that I'm super aerodynamic. So I've got so I grab the guide of the rope there, and I pull it and I like duck underneath my sister's feet, and I run underneath her because I'm small enough to occupy the same space as my sister. And I run through her legs, and then the sled follows promptly, but it's wider than I am, so then she takes herself a little tumble onto the deer. And then I start racing towards this snowbank, dragging my sister and our dinner behind us on a sled.
Great. All I can think of is Bartok in Anastasia right now. And I kick her, sir.
I didn't kick her. I kicked her last week because she made me mad. But it was a good joke.
I'll let you move over with
half
Orwin.
my speed. That's not Orwin. That's my sister Grizzy.
Yeah, I'll let you both move kind of over by Orwin.
Because my speed is 25 when I'm on the regular kind of, running. But how would you let me go 25 feet? Or
I'll let you go 25 feet because you got the sled all set up and you got a
15,
natural 20.
15, 20, 25. Come on, dear. I come whizzing around the corner, Tokyo Drift style with the sled. And as it comes around, I take the momentum and I leap into the air, holding on to the reins of the thing, and I land right on top of my sister, and I steer it right into the snowbank, leaving a hole that's roughly the size and shape of both of our forms as well as the dead deer.
Great.
Yeah. So we are now undercover. And once I'm in there, I think I will use, can't use action or anything like that, but I'll make the suggestion that I start digging a little deeper to make a little bit more of a little, structure for the rest of us.
Sure.
In case Orwin's tent blows away.
That sounds good. Frogwin, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to be anywhere but here, but since I'm here, I will go. Exactly, I'm going to follow everybody else because I can see Orwen trying to put up that tent.
Yeah.
So I'm going that way.
All right.
I'm allowed 25 feet.
Watch out for the falling fish.
Because you're all allies, you can move through each other to a spot that might be past somebody or tuck yourself into that snowbank. Are you able to move it? If not,
I am moving it. I am just trying to count while I move. I think that's as far as I can go. I think that's as far as I can go because I can only do 25.
You can. I'll say you can either use your action to help Orwin put up the tent, or if you would like to dash, you can go further.
I will.
Oh, I will go. I will help Orwin.
Gotcha.
With the tent.
Okay. Then it is Rill's turn.
Would it be possible for me to do my walking distance is 35 feet.
Yes.
Would it be possible after walking 35 feet for me to cast a spell of protection?
Yeah, you would be able to do that.
Okay. How would I do that?
If you are thinking of using, like, if you're going towards people and you want to protect one person, you could use that resistance and it would give them a little extra bonus to, like, a saving throw if they had to make a saving throw. You could use it on yourself if you want. Or you could use the protection from evil and good. Usually that protects from a particular kind of being.
Oh, okay.
So you may want to save that for right now, until you see something. It's always possible. Wild magic storms are unpredictable.
Okay, so can I walk my 35 feet and then make a perception check to see if I see anything?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to walk 35 feet. Am I allowed to travel diagonally?
Yes. It's 5 feet per square in a straight line or diagonal. Even though that's not actually how math works.
Yes.
For ease of use, that is how they have decided to do it in 5th edition.
Mm-hmm. Have I left it too late to give Orwin a bardic inspiration to help them putting the tent up?
No, you can do that.
Find my person. Where did I disappear to?
How do you do the inspiration? You have to tell us when
right
you get
here.
a second.
Oh.
Hang on, one thing at a time. Let's
Can you see
get.
yourself?
Oh.
If not,
Yeah, that's the problem. Sorry.
if not, let me know, because some of them I had to update the permissions.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 6. 7. Now I'm gonna make a perception check.
Okay.
Another 19.
Nice. Wow, you are rolling well. Awesome.
Only with perception.
I will let you know that you might have to zoom out a bit for this to see the whole map. But you rolled really well on your perception. First, you can see that this fish is a tuna. It's very large. Nice fish. Really good, really fresh. Still flopping.
Oh, we could have some tuna there. Make some spicy tuna sushi.
But if it's that big, then no, we don't eat it now. We need to take it back with us
Well, we're not gonna eat it, but we're
because
gonna
it'll be fine because it's frozen.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's cold out here. It'll be fine. Just
Yeah.
leave it there to suffocate to death and unto death, and then once the magical wild storm has passed over, we can go over and
You
get
can
it.
go get it.
For now, just make note of its position.
And
Yes.
then you notice two other things. Over here, you can see there is. Oops. Can you see?
Yes.
It's kind of center
Mhm.
top of the map. There is a spot where there's less snow and there's like grass coming through. So maybe there's like a natural like heat vent or hot springs or something under there. And over this way, you can kind of see, because it's dark with the storm, but you see a little bit of light way over here on the right side of the map.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you see with your perception check.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything else? You get an action and a bonus action, but you could use your action to do like the resistance on somebody, or guidance if somebody else wants to check for something, or if you want to help them with the tent.
I think I'm just gonna help them with the tent.
Awesome. All right. Then it is Orwin's turn. You now have help putting up this tent. It's going a little bit quicker.
Did you skip Grizzy's turn?
A little bit.
Oh, I did, because you're... Sorry, you got it too. I'm so sorry. Griselda, it's your turn. Sorry, Orwin.
Well, so I got pulled over here by my sissy who is taking care of me. What should I do, sis? I don't know what to do. I get my axe out and I try to help shovel with it. Also,
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, you never know if I'm gonna have to fend off for more fish. Although, I think I got a 2 because I was thinking so much about that fish. I really
Oh,
want to
yeah.
take it home.
It's been a while since we've had some spicy crunch tuna.
Or I don't even remember that far back if we have.
Yeah,
had
we
it.
went over to Risolta and we had ourselves we went on a sushi excursion.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, remember that there spicy mayo?
No,
Much
but
better
I
than
believe you.
Auntie Deborah's potato salad.
No, don't bring up Auntie Deborah. I
Sorry.
can't have those memories again.
Nah. Sorry there.
All right, so are you going to spend your action digging then?
Yes,
Like
I'm gonna spend
further
my
into the snowdrift?
Yeah. Try and
Awesome.
because that was what Brazzy was doing, right? Was digging?
Well, I suppose there, but we also have the option of having a tent there, so we can...
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be much help with the tent.
And you can set your tent up like into the
Yeah, so that way it
snowdrift.
has an opening into the snowdrift, so that way we've got more, like,
more cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attach.
Don't
Well,
know
we
if
can
having
have
the
the
tent
attachments.
opening-
We'll just dig out ourselves.
That is what I was assuming we were doing. We were making
Yeah.
the space to put the tent so that it was
We can dig out
vaguely
ourselves
sheltered.
a little sitting room in here, so we can, cower in fear in a lap of luxury.
Right. So my great axe is
Fine.
gonna be a shovel.
Great.
And
I don't.
You
That's
can't
fine.
I don't
shovel.
know
That'll
if
work.
having the tent open into the snowdrift is a good idea. Next to the snowdrift, maybe, but I feel like an awful lot of snow is gonna fall into that tent if it's opened into the snowdrift.
Oh no, it's just like attached there. It's like a,
Backed up
what's
into
it
it.
called there? What's it called
backed up
there?
into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were opening the tent into the snow pit.
Oh,
Like the
Is
whole.
that
that
what
would
a
be silly.
snowbank is?
Yeah. Like you're digging a snow hole.
I heard Brazzy use the word abutment once. Is it an abutment? I laugh
It
every
could be
time.
that, but it's not exactly a skadoof. So we're making ourselves a kind of unnatural cave in the snowbank, and you're setting up the tent, and you attach the tent right here. We make sure that the opening has got enough structure there, so we'll put up some buttresses. Some ice buttresses.
Snow buttresses.
Some snow buttresses. So that
Oh
way
my
we
gosh.
have little to no chance of there being an accidental collapse. As long as we all remember, especially the tall one in the party, remembers not to stand up too tall too quickly and then they're smash the ceiling in.
It's so good that we have Brazzy here so that they can keep things light.
Anyway, you look like you were seeing some things out there, Rill. Did ya see any more tuna?
No, I didn't see tuna, but we've got some grass poking through in various spots, and there's some weird light on the opposite end of this, wide,
Very large clearing.
Wow.
clearing,
Okay, well,
the plain, whatever.
This
We're
little
calling it.
crag going down the side of the hill there. Okay, well, next time it comes around to my turn, I'll have a look out there and see what I can see and perhaps deduce anything that might be coming upon us.
Hmm.
Would you
Secret
like to do
grass.
anything else, Griselda, or is that it?
Oh, well, if I know that my sissy's gonna want to look, I will. I would also like to prepare to maybe, get her on my shoulders.
Boost up. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, therefore granting me advantage.
All right.
See, this is something that I'm teaching the newbies here, there, voice of God. That sometimes you make suggestions to the DM
Yes.
to put ideas
And then
in the
the-
head. It's called
The
a
DM might give you
negotiation.
advantage.
Yeah, it's called a
Maybe. We'll
negotiation. Sometimes
Okay.
they like to go by the rule of cool, or sometimes
Yeah.
they just don't give a fuck there.
All
Oh,
right.
ma'am would be so upset if she heard you talking like that.
Or when-
They'll remember that one time when something was going on and dad was like, yeah, it's fucking this way and it's fucking that way, and then you were like, yeah, he's fucking right, and then I was like, yeah, she's fucking right, and then mom leaned out of the hearth and she said, you watch your fucking mouths.
And then
After
she
that
slapped us
very
all
long-
upside the fucking head.
Right? Yep,
After
she
that
slapped
very
dad
long
right upside the
6
head.
seconds, it's Orwin's turn. What would you like to keep working on the tent? Would you like to try something else? What would you like to do?
Maybe I'd like to check to see if there's any update to the storm coming in.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, make a nature check. Yeah. I'm gonna say nature.
Okay, so I got an 11.
Now I really want sushi.
It looks like you're just getting the front edge of this thing, and it might be here for another minute or so before it fully passes over. Wild magic storms aren't as big as a full, winter storm, but some really wild things can happen. So, you're keeping an eye out on that.
Like
while
fish
you're-
falling out of the sky.
Like fish falling out of the sky.
That's an
So,
irregular
yeah.
happenstance, just so you know.
There's
there, Grizzly.
weird colored lightning, and you hear thunder, and kind of starting to snow.
Okay.
It was
So
lightning before the thunder, dear. Thunder. Thunder.
So I guess we're gonna hold ground and keep going where we're doing.
Keep working on the tent. Okay. It is now the storm's turn. I'm gonna roll see what it does this round.
Don't like how you said that. The storm gets a turn.
I just put it on the party count. 31. Do, 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 do. As you're... This is less exciting, but it's
That
fine.
it's
a fish?
Yes, it's
A
less
fish
exciting
fell
than a
from the
fish.
sky. We are so far away from the coastal cities, as you said previously in the introduction. I think that it's a little bit weird out there right now.
It is very weird. I'll say in this area right over here, the snow, like, Orwin, as you're watching out, like, you're looking for changes in the storm, because you know these can be unpredictable. And you see there's, like, an area further down, not far from the fish, where the snow is turning to ice, and it's getting, like, the ground over there is getting really slick. So I'll leave that
ice
there.
rink.
So kind of. I'll leave that there so you can see where it's icy. And it's Brazi's turn.
Sorry, I was seeing if I could order some sushi, but I don't think it's in the cards tonight, because it got me all salivating over here, because technically I had a late lunch, so Anyway, let's have a look there. I will, since I have been scooped up onto my sister's shoulders there,
Yeah.
we will, go out the entrance from the snowdrift there that we made into, like, the back room to the yurt there, to Orwin's yurt. And we're gonna look out the opening there, so I can see what's going on and make some sort of a... Well, I'd rather it be some sort of... Since this is a wild magic kind of storm, I have read a little bit on the subject, but maybe, do some sort of arcana check to see what's going on there.
Yeah. I'll let you roll Arcana.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Well, that would be a 17 plus 4, so I believe that is a 21.
So you're looking out at these areas that Rill pointed out, and you see, like, the grass peeking up, and you kind of make the same assessment that this is probably natural, that there's some sort of, like, hot springs under there melting the snow or something. But the light that you see well, obviously the fish is magical, and the ice patch is magical, but further down, you see
a magical tuna!
Well, I mean, it came from the storm. It's not a naturally habitating...
Occurring. I didn't know if it was, like, something that they, like, that sometimes that transportation magic where they just took this poor tuna from his living room where he was chilling out watching the evening show with his tuna family, and then all of a sudden was up on land in the cold mountains there.
He was in his living room in a pineapple
In his little tuna living room with his little tuna children. And then all of a sudden he's suffocating in the icy mountains of Killridge.
You look down further to where this, like, light is.
Yeah. What can I tell based off of 23 there, what that light might be?
Well, it doesn't look natural. It kind of flickers like firelight. And I'm actually gonna...
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. It kind of cut out there for a second, dear. It's kind of what?
It's, I'll put a little spot down there. Hold on, so you can kind of see.
Oh, holy crap, dear. Herbie's Burgers is still delivering.
There's like a flickering glow of firelight that you, even from this distance, would be able to identify as light from a ever-burning torch.
Oh, I think we've got company out there, friends. Unless somebody forgot their ever-burning torch out there in the middle of nowhere.
Kind of coming out from under a snowbank further down.
Looks like somebody else is taking cover over there.
And anything else you would like to do?
Well,
Turn?
it seems that there might be some sort of a natural, warm rift over there to the left up there, up on top of that part over there in that there part of the ridge there. But, if you want to stay here, we can still keep ourselves safe down here. It just might be a little more comfortable over there. But also, given the fact that there's now sparkly pretty lightning coming from the skies, I don't really recommend going out as much longer than we have to be. Also, that tuna is magical. It wasn't just transported from its tuna living room where he was watching his tuna shows with his tuna children. So who knows what kind of tuna powers that guy might have there. But we are not alone here.
And with that,
yes,
Frogwin,
I end my turn.
Frogwin, it's your turn.
Very descriptive.
Frogwin I'm very torn. Because I quite like the idea of going somewhere where it's not completely snowy. But if the storm's only a minute away, we haven't got time to go and... Exactly, it's a long, long way to go. So I think we probably ought to stay put. I mean, it sounds like the storm is moving quite fast, so it'll probably get past us fairly soon.
Yep.
So I'm inclined to carry on helping to get the tent, yurt, whatever it's been morphing into, up and sorted.
Excellent.
So
right.
I guess I'm not familiar with the target. Never mind.
Can I? Is there any point in me giving somebody a bardic inspiration to help with getting the tent up, or is it up now?
It's pretty close to being up at this point because now you've got
crap.
multiple hands putting it together. It's
past 12 seconds.
Yeah, and once you got multiple hands in there, everything goes much better all the time.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah, so it's
I see what you did there, voice of God.
That's fine.
Okay,
I just keep helping then.
I don't remember also if you get those back on a short rest or a long rest.
I think it's a long rest.
Long rest?
Okay. It's a long rest.
Okay. Then we've got Rill. It's your turn.
Would it be of any use for me to also cast an Arcana check? If
sure.
Magic storms have to come from somewhere, right? So then that raises the question of, was it sent to us on purpose, or are we just in it?
Well, if this is a regular occurrence or not.
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check or a Nature check. Either one would work for this.
I will make an Arcana check. Please don't roll atrociously. 19!
Nice. Okay. So, yeah, you think...
What is the actual chance that continues to happen? What's that, your fourth 19 in a row
but
there?
It's in the thing.
No, it's not.
I know. I'm seeing it happen, but you do math. What are the chances that is gonna happen? Because it keeps happening in front of me.
Well, that...
Just think about that, at the end of your turn there. So I'll just be quiet now.
Well, no,
I have
because
some sort of a thing going on over here. I'm starting to wonder, why are they? What's
either roll
D&D
really
Beyond's
well
trying
or
to
really
seduce
bad.
us away from fantasy grounds or something?
Well, maybe.
I either roll well or I roll very poorly, and there is no in between.
There you go. I mostly roll poorly, so I can't explain that statistically either.
The last time I did an Arcana check, I got an 8.
Yeah. You don't think this was specifically sent after you folks. You don't think that, like, this is some kind of, mage attacking you or anything. They do, especially in this part of the world, the ocean that surrounds your continent has some weird weather patterns, and weird little magical storms spiral up from time to time. There are some
So it's a magical storm, but it's still naturally occurring?
Yes.
It's
Okay.
like the Aurora
that.
Borealis. It makes no physical sense, but it takes place anyway. Don't look at me like that. I understand we're not talking. This is not
it's
Cedar
not the same.
talking here.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just magical Aurora Borealis.
It's like, because this is a magical world, and, like, you would know in history, there were, like, wars between the gods, and some weird things have happened because of that. Different creatures have caused different...
Gotcha.
different things. And so, in this part of the world, occasionally magical storms pop up. They're usually not very big, they don't last super long, and then they just kind of like blow through, and weird stuff happens for a minute or two. And then you're fine. You can carry on with your day. So yeah, that's what you think this is. And you just happen to be here when it happened.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Except, all of this is now making me think. There's a light over there that belongs to somebody. Brozzy reckons it's a person or nature of some sort. And we have a magical storm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not aimed at us. We've established it's not aimed at. Is it aimed at them? Are we just literally wrong place, wrong time?
You don't
We're like the Rugrats.
think so, but perhaps because of the storm, you notice that there's something there.
Okay.
And it is Griselda's turn.
Oh, well, if Grizzy heard Brazzy say about the other person with the torch, Brazzy, should I go get that person to bring them to our nice comfy tent? I could probably run over there and back, and you guys all have your coats and stuff. I am just in my natural no armor situation because I'm a
Well, yeah, but you got your cold weather gear because it was already agreed upon prior to the adventure starting that we
I
would
mean,
have
I'm
cold
wearing
weather
my
gear.
long underwear, but that's
you're
pretty
wearing
much
your-
it.
Well, you left the house without any pants on? Just your
Long
ones?
underwear. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
But if you want me to run over there, I could probably go get them in, because what if they're in trouble? And maybe
Well-
along the way I could go pick up that tuna.
well, I don't know there, cause like what? Cause I hesitate, cause everything's getting a little weird over here. I feel like if, your heart's in the
I'm
right-
not gonna be able to help with the tent. That's
Well,
little
I'm not
fiddly
exactly
things.
helping with the. I look down at her. I'm like holding myself up by her hair, and I look down at her. I press my my very dwarven green little nose against her forehead, and I say, "Well, it's not like I'm exactly being of any help when putting up the tent there." But I think yeah, it would be why we could call out to them and see if they need help. You've got a good old booming voice
So,
there.
how
Griselda
big is
says-
this tent?
Oi! Do you need help over there?
Oh, that was I'm glad that I have my ears tied down because, damn, you always had the best projection when it came to chorus.
Oh
class.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you engaged that there diaphragm.
Yes.
Gave it a ha. In a hiya.
You
Don't kick
shout,
me again, though.
Sorry.
You shout out, and you hear nothing but the storm.
I don't think that. I think I gotta go get the person to keep them safe.
Well, we don't know if there's actually a person over there. There's definitely
there's
just because there's a torch doesn't mean that there's a person. But
Well-
you know.
I could go get just the torch and bring it back. Then we could have some fire.
Well, we already can have some fire. That's easy. I just don't take up my book and I'm just like, I can just pull. That's easy. It's just a matter of casting the prestidigitation.
Yeah, but I want to help. Brazzy, you always do all the good stuff, and I want to help sometimes too.
Well, I guess I mean.
Griselda kind of takes off and dashes 50 feet to wherever
that's
the.
Wait, I could cast
Okay.
Tincture's floating discs all that way. Oh, she's gone.
Yeah.
right.
Am I going toward the circle?
What is
where
that
the-
dwarf doing?
Down very far to the right, there's like a kind of
Her heart's in the
yellow
right place.
orange rectangle. That's where the
Oh,
light
okay.
is.
All right. I gotta count the boxes.
Is there a way
There's a
that
lot.
Griselda could figure out if the source of the light or the person attached to the light had ill intent, or is that beyond the scope of her ability?
Maybe
Well, if the guy tries to put an axe in her face when she leaps over the snowbank, much like those poor fellers in that there movie Mulan, when the snow avalanche was going on.
maybe when she gets closer, she'd be able to get a better
I've-
read on the situation.
I feel like I'm an excellent judge of character.
She's a
Especially
pretty
if they
good,
have
excellent
weapons.
judge of character. You should have seen how she gave that there lad Jeremy a dressing down when he tried to say that he wouldn't kiss her after he tried to kiss her. And then she said no. And then she kinda, jumped upon him and smacked him in the face like a cattywampus.
And then he's told everyone that my beard wasn't as long as his when my beard is obviously longer.
Obviously your beard is longer than Jeremy's. Jeremy's just a spoiled little cunt.
And on that, on the notion of who's got the longer beard, we're gonna take a quick break at the bottom of this initiative roll.
Just,
oh.
Can I just
Yeah,
can I give Grizzy a bardic inspiration so that she can go further in one go? Would that work?
well,
It'd be a
I
plus
would
to
let-
a certain roll, wouldn't it?
it would be a plus to a roll. I would say
Yeah. Okay.
if Grizzy rolled like a really good athletics check, I might let,
Ooh.
or like acrobatics,
Oh,
I might
See-
let you slide a little.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
here's
I
the
told you
thing.
there, that's the rule of cool. You just make suggestions until the spaghetti sticks to the wall.
and I'll tell you one thing, Grizzy, the only skill that she has a big thing in is athletics.
She's pretty strong there, so you must tell us then there when you gotta tell us what you do to inspire my sister. Do you sing a little song? Do you give an encouraging phrase
Or a
speech?
limerick?
A limerick? A haiku?
Not haiku. No, they're far too hard. I have a little song that I sing that's an encouraging song for people that I use just a couple of lines. That's all. Nothing exciting. It just seems to give people that little bit of a lift,
A little bit of a oomph there.
a little bit of oomph. Yes.
All right, and on that little bit of inspiration, we'll take our break, and we'll be right back. well, we're back. I was like,
We didn't go anywhere.
hello. Okay. All right. So we left off in the middle of a wild magic storm, and Griselda has just run off from the rest of the group
I gotta be helpful.
in an effort to find out where the light is coming from. And it is Orwin's turn.
Well, given that Griselda's run off on her own, and I'm a ranger, I should probably go with her.
Oh,
Make-
okay.
Back up.
There you go. The tankiest folk heading off, the people with the most hit points.
Oh, they're gone
Magic
now.
users behind.
Leave the magic users all by themselves. Yeah, go for it. You can run your full movement, and then you can use your action to dash, so you can double it. So if your movement is 25, you can go 50 feet and catch up with Griselda if you would like.
Is
Okay,
it
I'll do it.
possible? You said you're not wearing armor right there, Grizzy.
I can't. No, it doesn't fit over my
Okay,
giant muscles.
Right before you go, I smack you right in the ass, and I cast mage armor on you.
Ooh.
Unless your AC is already better than this. Target's base AC becomes 13 plus your dexterity
Nice.
modifier.
Oh no, don't waste the spell.
Okay, then I won't. I still smack you on the ass though. Go get him, Snake. I won't waste this.
All
I
right.
won't do that then.
So
Oopsie.
Orwin sees Griselda run off and runs after her.
Oh dear.
That's your...
I really don't want her to get to the tuna first. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I'll start ritual
you're like
casting
eyeing the
Tinser's
fish.
floating disc.
You're eyeing the fish off to the side. All right. And that is round 3 of the storm. 75. Oh, we're just going back and forth from top to the bottom of the list. Ooh, okay. I need
fish.
someone. All right, I'm gonna number the 5 of you. Griselda's 1.
What? Okay.
Frogwin's 2. Brazi's 3.
3.
Rill is 4. And Orwin is 5. And I'm gonna roll a die that doesn't exist usually. 1d5. 3. Who did I say was 3?
I'm 3.
Brazzy.
Brazi, you feel the storm kind of tingle all around you,
Uh-oh.
and you are immune to all damage for a minute.
Oh. I am immune to all damage
1
Full
minute.
minute.
for a whole minute
right.
there. That's several rounds though. You don't understand. A round
Yeah.
is 6 seconds.
So it's like 10 rounds.
I punch myself in the face.
Nothing happens.
It just bounces off. Ah! Oh, I gave her a
And-
ha and a hi-ya and a hoo.
It's your turn, freshly immune. What would you like to do?
Oh, well.
Unlimited power.
Phenomenal cosmic power. Wait
Itty
for me,
bitty.
Grizzy. And I pick up my spear and I go running out into the storm.
Hey! Oh no, we got the whole group running out now.
I'm immune to everything
Oh, no, we
but the
haven't.
damage.
All right, go ahead and... Are you moving and dashing?
I will dash. I will dash away all.
You can get caught up with the others then.
Can I take the sled and go faster? Is this
With the
slightly
dead
downhill
deer
the way
on
it looks like? It looks like it's going slightly downhill.
Yes, I will let you...
I'd go. James P. Sullivan, and I go down the side of the hill there.
I'll let you make a dexterity check to see if you can steer this thing in a way that makes it more efficient for your movement.
More efficient for my movement. If
And
I
if you roll
poor-
well enough, we'll see how many feet.
What if I roll poorly?
Then you might face plant in a snowdrift.
Okay, well that's fine because I rolled a 19, and my dexterity modifier is a 0.
I will let you...
You
You hop on this sled and go flying, and I'll let you move all... Oh, jeez.
5,
Uh,
10, 15, 20.
Launch
Uh-huh.
yourself off this snowdrift here, and you can be somewhere in between the fish and the ice brink.
Can I grab my sister upon going past her and just be like, what? Or is that too much there?
No.
Okay. So I can go. Wait, what was it? Oh, hang on.
So we watch you zoom
Yeah, just
past.
somewhere up. Yeah, right.
I think
somewhere up there.
Is it like, yow?
You see a sled with a deer and a green dwarf.
No, there's no deer. I did. Oh well, I guess
you
I
left
could
the
bring
deer? Okay, you can leave the deer.
Well,
in
I
the
figured
snowbank.
I figured leave the food in a place where it's not gonna get lost.
Okay.
Because
So you
once
leave the
once
food
they
behind. You leave the food in the snowdrift and go launching off this.
I want to
next
go.
snowdrift.
I pull it hard to the left to grab that tuna.
I'll let you. I didn't let you grab your sister. I'll let you grab the tuna. With that, it's gonna be Frogwin's turn.
As soon as I grab it, it hits me in the face, and I laugh because it doesn't do me any damage, and then I punch it in the face, which also does no damage because I have a 0 modifier.
Oh, amazing. Frogwin, it's your turn.
Well, smack it with my
Frogwin is not an idiot. Frogwin is not going to go running after the rest of them. Frogwin is going to stay with, hopefully with Brill, because Brill isn't going to go anywhere either, I hope, maybe, perhaps. And
like
guard the tent.
Looking at them like this.
And the deer.
And the deer.
A
Yes.
dead deer.
Tent and the deer. And perhaps have a, quiet conversation with Brill
Okay.
about the total madness of dwarves.
Sounds
And anyway,
good.
Brill, have you heard the stories about Brozzy? I mean,
Which ones?
well, he's green.
Yeah.
He's green. Dwarves aren't green.
According to his mother, dwarves are green.
Well, she says she just ate too many greens while she was carrying him. No, that doesn't work. Not for me.
I am not a dwarf, so maybe it does work that way.
Yeah, maybe. But there is that rumor going around about them being, about their Dar perhaps not being their Dar. And that's why they're green. Still, if I am not one to gossip. I do gossip. I do not tell tales out of school. But they are both of them.
I think that living in the tavern has put you in the middle of the gossip mill, and the only way the gossip mill will lead is madness.
Well, I suppose. I just wondered whether you'd heard it too.
The mill had me labeled as a dragonborn for a solid 2 months. Do I look like a dragonborn to you?
This is true. Yeah, this is very true. Yeah. No, you don't. At all.
Because I have red hair. So clearly my head must be on fire. Clearly that means that I am dragonborn. Do not trust the rumor mill.
Yeah,
I need to add this.
It is a pretty consistent rumor, though.
I need to add this to my lore that in this part of the world, gingers are thought to be dragonborns. It is Rill's turn right after Frogwin, so yeah. If you want to just sit here and chat, you both can. Unless you wanted to do something different.
And this storm is only going to last like a couple of minutes, right?
Yeah, it's not. You don't think it's gonna last too much longer. You can see the back edge of it now. It's not a very big storm. It's like one of those. Have you ever been in a storm in like the Midwest where it literally blows over in like 2 minutes or something? Like hardly there at all.
That happens all over the place.
Well, yeah,
Gotcha.
but, or like like when you're driving and it rains and you have to turn on your wipers, and as soon as you turn them on, it stops raining.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at
This cat
Snowy!
is fully looking into the camera, having
Oh,
I think
Snowy!
I think
Snowy
I'm gonna
Cam.
multitask.
okay.
So I'm gonna
Ooh.
keep talking to Frogwin, but meanwhile, I am going to hold on, I am going to cast guidance on Brizzy.
Rosie. Rosie.
Sounds.
It's me.
Yes.
Woo!
So because of course you're going at the speed of Mach Jesus on the back of this sled. So in the interest of you not hurting yourself, I would like to cast guidance upon you. But
You not knowing that they are immune. To
no,
all
yes,
types.
because I have no way of knowing this.
Nope.
Well, the guidance will
Meanwhile,
help with
I
the,
am-
checks to make
True.
the sled go fast.
Meanwhile, I am continuing to kibitz with Frogwin,
Amazing.
stating that, you can't trust the rumor mill because I heard one that you yourself were running away from something, which is how you wound up in the middle of nowhere in the winter months. Which, of course, is completely ridiculous, isn't it?
Spicy.
And she stops and she just kind of looks at Frogwin and then continues on doing then looks away and continues doing their casting. Whatever that takes the shape of.
Okay.
Say that again.
I said you can't trust the rumor mill.
Oh, this is where the PvP starts.
We'll let
Oh, I see. Fine.
we'll let Frogwin.
It's not what I
contemplate
thought.
that.
That's not what I thought you said. But if that's what you said, then fine.
We'll let Frogwin contemplate the news that there are rumors about her, as it is Griselda's turn.
Oh, okay. As I see my sissy race past me,
Yes.
I would like to try
Making
and
very
kind of.
dwarven noises.
I would like to try and run and do hopefully some athletics to jump off of this little snowdrift so that I can follow in her path and also get on the sled, don't you know?
Okay. Yeah, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Crazy, I got the tuna! Oh no. That's a bad
Oh, wait!
You know,
Wait a second. I have a bardic inspiration.
You do!
you
Roll
do. It's
What is the bardic die?
I believe it's a D6 to start with.
This
Yes.
is correct.
Holy crap, a
Let's
loaded
see
nacho.
what
I
this
got
will
a
add.
10.
Okay. You know what? I will let you get there. And you barely grasp onto like the back of the sled. But I am gonna say you take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you smack into me,
It's
but
here.
I'm immune to all types of damage, so I'm like I'm a little rock.
And you're hanging onto the back, sliding down behind the sled.
I was doing a Tokyo drift.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I keep picking my face up out of the snow. Brazzy, I made it.
Oh, hold on, we're gonna get some whiplash there.
And that's gonna be
I
then
got the
Orwin's
tuna.
turn. There's a sled careening down the hill with a dwarf attached to the back of it and another dwarf driving it.
Totally a dwarf.
Totally a dwarf. What would you like to do?
I think that I I don't know if I want any part of this sled chaos right now until it comes to a complete halt. So I think I'd like to just go and enjoy the ice.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go like where the ice rink area is. All right. I will.
Fantastic.
When you get there, make a dexterity saving throw. That's gonna be in the upper left. There's a little box that says saving throws.
Okay.
And so whatever it has next to dex, that is what you will add to your dice roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 25 feet.
Yes. Go ahead and move first. And who knows, maybe you'll get ahead of everybody just by sliding across the ice.
Yeah, then.
But this will determine if you slide across on your feet, or potentially end up on your back.
Or if you bruise your tailbone.
Yeah.
So, I guess here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was 25.
Oh, dang! Okay. Shoot.
So
Yeah. That's amazing. So you stay fully on your feet, and I will say that you get all the way up here.
Okay.
So if you can see where the blue kind of pulsing area is. Yeah. The ice careens you forward. You strategically use this icy spot that you saw before. And make it even farther. Getting closer to this, you can see, like, you don't hear any voices or anything. You just see, like, a particularly deep snowdrift, and out from underneath it, there's a flickering light. And this is going to be the storm again. 95. 95.
More fish, more fish, more fish.
Ah.
This will be helpful to you, actually.
Other fish?
As you are, the three of you are like careening ahead, just over here. I'll do a little. Right over here. Those of you that have stayed behind, you're kind of talking gossip a little bit, and you see a bag just appear on the ground. And it's Brazi's turn.
A bag. Well, I
Just
can't
looks
see
like a
that.
bag.
Tuna.
You got the tuna.
I take the tuna, I put it in my sharp teeth because I'm really good at eating meats with my sharp teeth, which is why I have sharp teeth, so that way I can eat the meats and be a big old strong dwarf. I put it in my mouth.
Okay.
And I take the momentum there.
I'm gonna
Really hit it.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna like move Griselda in the initiative because you're on the sled together. So you two will go at the same time.
It's just like when we were kids.
Just to make it a little easier for both
Can I,
of you.
so like how do I have to make another dexterity trick to try and continue the path and like
Yeah, just to try to steer without like taking a nosedive, especially now that you have someone on the back of your sled. You do have guidance.
Oh, what do I do with that?
You add a d4
Oh.
to whatever you roll. Thanks to Amaryllis.
Got a 10 total.
Perfect.
It's a very average roll.
You move it an average amount of speed for a sled.
Which is a dash?
Yep, which I'll say a sled probably moves 40 feet instead of like.
And this is a
25,
regular,
so you
not
can move-
dash. 80
Yeah,
feet.
so you can move 80
Oh.
feet.
Uh,
Both of you. And the fish. Although
and the fish. The fish is just slapping me in the face, trying to hold on to the throes
Very
of life.
important.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I can go all the way over to here. Bam. Because 80 feet divided by 5 is 16, I think.
All right.
Doctor, that's correct, right? Thank you.
Yeah. That's right.
And I'm
The real reason you keep me around is to check your math.
We're having tuna tonight!
Griselda, is there anything you would like to do as you're careening towards another snowdrift?
I think I've kind of got my face down in, and I'm kind of now I'm gonna really try and drag a little bit because I'd like to maybe not go over the cliff.
Oh, you're doing the thing that the Grinch did, and you put your feet in there like a brake.
I'm gonna put my feet out and just try and slow the roll a little bit.
Doing it like Mr. Lou Who.
I'll let you make an athletics check to start to slow it down.
You know how well that went last time.
Yep.
Slightly better.
Better.
13.
Yeah, you feel it start to slow down as you're kind of rolling on down this hill, sliding down this hill. And that's gonna be Frogwin's turn.
Frogwin?
You see them flying down.
Yeah. I have also seen this bag.
Yep.
I've seen a bag. And I think I'm going to go get the bag.
Okay.
You are going to go get your bag.
I'm going to go get my bag, yes.
Get your bag, girl.
And I can nearly get there because I'm 25, so I'm like 1, 2, 3.
And you can go diagonally.
Nearly, and that will diagonally will put me. Actually, it will put me right next to it. Do I need to be? No, do I need to be on it or next to it?
You just need to be next to it to grab it. And that would be just an object interaction. That wouldn't necessarily be like your whole action or anything. So you could dash back to safety if you want, or you could dash ahead towards this other snowdrift, whatever you like.
No, I'm going to grab the bag.
Okay.
And then I am going to dash back to the tent.
All right.
With the bag. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to do that?
I don't know if it will let me move the drawing, but... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just erase.
Yeah, I'll just...
Wait a minute. Come here. Nope. Won't let me go back.
Oh. There. Okay. Oh, it won't let you go back?
It won't let me go back.
I'll push it back there. There you go.
No, thank you.
You're back.
Thank you. And I presume I have to wait till I can look and see what's in this bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can grab it, definitely.
Yeah.
And you bring it back.
It's a piranha.
Really, you see Frogwin brings this bag back. Kind of weird looking bag.
I see Frogwin absolutely dashing over this snow mound, dragging this bag behind her, looking as if she is afeared for her life. And my gut reaction, because I think something is chasing her, is to grab my crossbow.
Sure. Fair.
And as Frogwood is dashing back towards me, what? You're not being chased? No, you dimwit! I'm not being chased!
No, I'm not. I went to get the bag. That's all. I got the bag. I'm back. Nothing. No. Just put the bow away. Just don't. I don't. No. Okay. Don't need it. There is not. Well, I don't know what's in the bag. I didn't stop to look. But there's certainly nothing behind me that you need to worry about. Okay? So all is good.
Since the bag is in Frogwin's possession, I cannot open it, correct?
I mean, you could lift the flap and look inside. If Frogwin is okay with it.
Yeah. Or I can give it to you and then you can open it.
Yeah.
There you go. Have a bag. Have see what's in it. I don't want to see what's in it. I'm not curious.
Can
Posture
I
check and hydrate.
Thank you.
Can I cast detection, poison, and disease on this bag?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Okay.
And actually, I'll let you both make an Arcana check.
Should I do that first?
Ooh.
Yeah, do that first. Just to see what you find out.
Snowy, get your paws out of the way.
22.
Dang, okay. The dice like you.
10.
Frogwin, you're like, I don't know, see what the big deal is. This is the bag. It's a bag. It's a nice bag.
But it's just a bag.
Real, as you're like looking at this bag and you open it up, it looks like a normal bag, but you're like, wait a minute. I've seen one of these before. This is a bag of holding. It's got a lot of space in it to hold things like, I don't know,
Fish.
food.
Deer?
Deer? Yeah, can we get the whole deer in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, back in 3.5e, you could fit a whole dragon in it.
What,
I mean,
seriously?
you
Yeah.
could fit the deer in it, but also the deer is still very much raw. And
It's fine.
it still
It's
need
just
to
gonna
be
be fine.
chilled.
It's frozen. It's frozen.
Leave it in the snow for a little while.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, where it is. That's the
there
thing. You see, yeah. Bag of
Is there
holding is great,
anything-
but we could have done with a bag of holding, couldn't we?
Fair.
But I'm not going to complain because I went and got it, so technically it's mine.
Is there anything in this bag of holding already?
You would know to turn it inside out to find out, and nothing comes out.
Okay.
So with that, because I moved Griselda up with Brazzy, it is Orwin's turn. You are still careening down the hill.
Yes. So I think I'm gonna continue to make my way towards that orange dot.
All right.
Avoiding the dive bomber sledders.
Keeping to the right a bit. All right.
You know, I placed first place in last year's tobogganing tournament.
I'll let you roll athletics or acrobatics to see if you can launch yourself a little further, since I've been doing that for other folks.
I'll do acrobatics.
Okay. Even though you're on foot, that doesn't mean you can't be quick about it.
So
Just do a flip.
15?
What'd you get?
15?
15? Yeah. I'll say you get like an extra 10 feet, so you can go 60 feet down towards the edge of that.
It's 11.
And you can go diagonally if you would like.
Okay.
But yeah, as you're kind of coming up over this like rise, yeah, you see, it seems like this glow is coming from a very restricted part of this snowbank, and so it's either a person just sitting under the snowbank, or there's some kind of opening under there. Now that you're close enough to get an idea.
It's
And
a
I'm gonna-
dungeon of endless horrors.
No. I'm gonna roll one last leg for this storm as it starts to blow over and blow away, and we get a 54.
Someone's got to turn into some sort of a potted plant. Like, come on.
Fish.
Or it starts raining men.
Interesting. As you... This is so interesting.
You can re-roll it if you want.
No, I like it. As the three of you appear, like close to this entrance, you see, kind of. Oops. Ah. Hold on. What is happening? Trying to click this thing. One moment.
It's a reindeer Wolverine, isn't it?
Or a Wolverine reindeer.
I thought it was. Oh, you're right. It's a Wolverine deer.
Wolverine deer.
Yeah.
But no, you see a kind of spectral person appears out of the snow at the very edge of this snowdrift.
Oh crap! It's a ghost.
And it just kind of looks at you.
And kind of like, sup.
Yeah, it's like looking at the three of you that are closest and waves.
We screeched to a stop on top of the snowbank, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
At this point, we'll go out of initiative. Everybody can kind of get their bearings. And you see this figure, like, they don't seem to be able to talk to you, but they're pointing kind of behind them where the light is coming from. They're like,
Oh, he's
Let's
definite-
check it out.
He's I can't talk because I got the tuna in my mouth. I straight up sharp tooth to Littlefoot's mother in the first Land Before Times, the tuna.
No.
And then and it falls out. I'm just like.
oh,
Well,
gosh.
that seems that I'm telling you right now, that Spectre right there is probably trying to help us find his body, their body, so that way we can subsequently finish any unfinished business that it might have, such as emptying their wallet that the Spectre might have in their body and bringing it home to their loved ones.
Well, that's just neighborly, don't you know? We gotta do it.
We could be wandering down into the city of the dead.
That sounds like a lot of fun, though. I got my axe.
I don't know about that.
I could probably punch a ghost. I punched Jeremy so many times.
Well, yeah, but Jeremy has a physical form.
It
Yeah,
could
but-
be a dwarven mine.
It could be a what?
A
A
dwarven
ghost mine.
Ooh, that's even better.
That
Come
sounds
on, sissy, let's go check it out.
This sounds
See-
terrifying.
This person floats kind of behind you and looks up and waves at the two of you still up the hill.
I was
You
gonna
can kind of
say-
see like a shadowy
I was-
person.
Hey,
I feel like we're in the
everybody.
tent. I feel like we're in the tent, and I just look up and I say, "My shenanigans senses are tingling. What are those disaster twins up to?"
we're not
Twins.
tweens there, but
And
there
I-
seems to be
I-
some sort of a
Yeah.
specter.
Frogwen
This-
gets up and looks out and sees the spectre and
The
sees
storm's blown
the other
over.
three,
He
and
kind of.
Storm's gone.
Yep,
Storm's
storm's
gone.
Yeah.
The specter
Storm's
kind of
gone.
is indicating that we go inside of this here random hole.
And don't worry, I got my axe. I can go first. I won't let any of the ghosts. If I can't touch them, they can't touch you. That's just common sense.
Yeah. Frogwen just shakes her head slightly in utter disbelief.
I don't
And-
know
and
if that
turns
means
to-
what you think it means there, Cece, but I guess I trust you.
I
I am the
look
older
at Rel and I
sibling.
look at Rel and
You gotta
and-
listen to me
and
sometimes.
I think we're gonna have to go and join them, don't you? Can we get the tent down quick?
Out of
Or
the
do we leave it
frying
here?
pan
We're gonna need a
into the
base.
fire.
Leave the deer in there.
I was gonna put the deer in the bag of holding.
Ah, that's true.
And we can put the remains of the tuna in the bag of holding as well. when we get there.
Technically, we could stuff the tent fully constructed into the bag of holding.
Into the bag of holding. We could. Hadn't thought of that.
You take a couple minutes, you jam a deer, just a full deer, into the bag of holding.
We dressed it. I remember you saying that.
I did.
We did.
We had some tenderloin.
You stuff a partially eaten, completely cleaned and dressed deer into the bag of holding.
And it's gutted, so that way we don't suffer any ill effects from its guts.
There you go. Followed by a fully constructed tent. This is full Mary Poppins.
Mary
bag.
Poppins! Yeah, Mary Poppins bag.
It's Perry Moppins. I remember that guy.
And if you all want to congregate kind of over here.
Ooh, I'm gonna invoke another thing, my new D&D member friends. The power of we agree, so we do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna delete the token for the fish just for the sake of...
Yeah,
It's in the bag of holding now.
I shoved that in the...
Brazzy ate it.
I didn't eat it.
I thought you ate
Only
all
part
of
of it.
No, I
No,
only
just bits of it.
No, just the spine. I just bisected the spine.
And if you
So that
move
way it would
all-
stop
That's
from
a big-
hitting me in the face.
Move all your tokens
Bisected.
kind of over here to the very right-hand side where you see the blue.
All right.
It doesn't matter that I can't travel that distance in one turn.
No. At
We're
this
not in
point,
initiative
we're not in
anymore.
initiative. You take your time, and you make your way that direction, and you see the opening of some kind of cave. Like, there's like a natural earthen ramp here that the snowdrift has like built itself up on top of.
Mm-hmm.
And I
After
will
you,
just
Grizzy.
show you this whole thing.
Oh dear.
Oh.
That's a lot there.
Now I'm showing you the whole thing because we don't have that much time.
Sake of time and
But
brevity.
For the sake of time. But this ghost seems to be like beckoning you all inside.
If you're trying to pull a fastball special on us, I'll tell you
Yeah.
right now, I ain't gonna take none of that shenanigans.
It's gonna work because I'm gonna be neighborly and just come right with you because you
then.
asked nicely.
You didn't say a damn thing.
Rozzy's a little less trusting than me, but I can take care of myself.
Yeah, that's true. We agree,
Ne-
so we do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is obviously where the plot is taking us, so we head in that direction.
You find, like, to the left, there's a little room with, like, some shoes. There's a mop
I was
in
gonna say,
there.
those shoes.
Oh, look, a vestibule!
Yeah. There's,
Yeah.
there's, like, snowshoes.
I
Oh.
knock on the door. Hello?
My shoes got a little bit wet when I was going through the snow on my face. Are there any that are of dwarven size that I could maybe switch out?
Yeah, there's some nice dry boots here.
This guy's dead and you're robbing his home.
Oh, sir, do you mind if I have some of these boots? See? He gave me the thumbs up.
So
He's
there's
very
Okay.
neighborly.
there's boots attached to snowshoes and just regular boots, and there's some more like summery boots. There's like cleaning stuff over here.
Woo-hoo. Big summer blowout.
And then up here, as they kind of lead you to the right, which is the top of the map, there's a room that has a number of boxes and
Ooh.
a bag, and there's some like logs for fires, things like that.
Okay. The pantry.
Lead on, friend. Lead
It's the
on. You're
porch.
doing such a great job.
Yeah,
And
tell us some more about your story.
They kind of stand in the doorway and they point at the boxes.
Do you
If
want
I
to
open
take
this-
a look?
If I open this here box and I find your corpse and along with the corpse of your entire family, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. All right, Grizzy, bust open the boxes. please.
Okay, I take my axe and I
Pry it up in there.
pry it open.
Okay.
You want me to roll a die? Because
yeah.
I can.
I'll let you do.
Really? You can
perception
join
or
us?
investigation.
Oh, I can't do athletics to open the box?
Oh well, you can do athletics to open the box for sure.
Oh, good.
I'll take care of the investigating.
Okay, guys, I did wonderfully. I got another 3. So I got an 8. Asparagus
investigate
gets
the box.
19s.
Oh.
I get 3s.
Frogwood goes and stands by the tunnel that we just came down and yells, "Real, you coming?"
Can you get your?
Can I roll a perception?
Yeah.
Because we're suddenly opening these mysterious boxes.
I also rolled an investigation at a 17 total.
Oh, should I roll an investigation instead?
You could do investigation. You could do perception.
I'll do perception.
It might give you a little bit different information, but investigation will give you more like. If you're like very detailed, like looking through things, perception is going to give you more of like the general surroundings, what kind of place this is.
I rolled a 10.
After all that, I do want to make an insight check on this here Spectre because nobody thought to do that.
Go for it.
12.
Seem nice enough?
Yeah,
Neighborly.
They're chill.
Neighborly. You got a 10 perception? Real? You with a 10, you smell the kind of faint smell of like sulfur that comes with hot springs. And you kind of know this is about where the grass would have been. But it must be further in somewhere. And then, and yeah, there's a lot of boxes that have never been opened.
When they open the box, it's a 17 investigation check on there.
Brazi, as you're going through here, you find, I mean, there's a lot of like supplies. There's some like cooking stuff and rations in some of these boxes. And then in the stuff over here, the like crates and the bag, there are 5 kind of interesting items.
What the hell does that mean?
There is
Hey, 5 interesting items. It's funny because there's 5 party members.
and the person goes,
Wait, sorry, the thing clicked away. Sorry, go back. What did the person do?
you say, oh, it's interesting, there's 5, and they go,
Yeah, they just wanted to give us a gift. That's very kind of them.
Whose house is this, though?
It's his!
This a Spectre!
Yeah, it was his house. Brazi,
Alright.
come on.
Well, I don't know.
Just be polite.
I'm
You
trying to be
find-
polite, but I also feel like maybe I'm stealing from somebody who might still be alive there. How long have you been unalived here, Spectre?
they kind of look at a watch.
Okay. A long time? No? Oh boy, what caused you there to meet your demise?
They point behind them.
Oh great. I'm
Storm?
sure
Killed
that
thing
won't...
that killed you, and I've got an axe.
Are you saying that there's some sort of malevolent entity back there? Oh great. Love that. Love that.
Lovely.
I'm sure that's very
Okay.
good. for
I've
us.
had so many times when I've gotten to beat up Jeremy, and I've just wanted to be able to use those skills to kill something that deserved to be killed.
Well, to be honest with you, Jeremy is a malevolent entity held by himself sometimes.
Yes, especially when he says his beard is longer than mine.
That's just rude.
It really
so-
is.
If I understand this properly,
Yes.
we are now stuck in an underground cavern
We're not
where
stuck.
there is some form of malevolent being
I mean, we could
Somewhere
probably
in
just
A bit
walk
further
out.
on.
somewhere
We can-
behind us, which I'm the one that's furthest back because I'm literally crouched down like on my knees because I'm 5'11" in this tiny underground thing.
Oh, real, don't worry. We can just walk back out. Except that this nice specter would really like us to kill whatever killed him.
All right, well, if we're gonna have to be doing that, your face is really, all right. I inspect these items of interesting worth.
There is a
I identify with my eyes.
there there is a rose gold rod that has kind of a faint glow about it. There is a belt that's like a kind of red leather that has like a buckle that looks like a shield. There
Whoa.
is a set of blue and gold bagpipes.
Oh, look, it is here. Hey, Bard, my Frogwind, do you play the bagpipes?
I do.
Here, this is great for you. And I hold it up. It's like, wah, 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 wah. Here you go.
There is a set of bracers that are kind of like a tan, thick leather that look like they have blood spattered on them.
Oh,
And
this
then-
seems right up your alley here, there, Grizzy.
And then you find what looks like a weird, curly little, like, branch? Some kind?
Hey, Orwin, Ori,
Yeah.
you're kind of a ranger dare type, right?
Maybe, but bracers are for people who use bows and arrows, right?
Okay, well, I don't know. Is there some
I
sort of
don't
an
know.
index item card that comes with these things? Or, hang on, why don't we just ask the Spectre? Hey, Spectre, based off of what we all seem to look like, who would get what item?
They kind of, like, try to grab the rod and nothing
No,
happens
you
'cause they're-
point and I'll
they-
give.
Point at Rill.
Okay, I give the rose gold rod to Rill.
They look at the belt.
Happy birthday.
And kind
belt.
of, like, look you over. And they're like,
I have no problem holding up my long johns. That's something that you gotta take up with my sister there because apparently she didn't. Okay, and I put it on, and I attuned to it.
Bagpipes, obviously, for Frogwin. They
Yep.
go,
Everybody put these on. Okay, and
they
the stick.
point at the bracers and they go,
Okay, that
to
they don't go
Griselda.
to you, Grizzy.
and then
Put them
they
things
look
on
at
there.
the sprout and they look over to Orwin and they're like,
See, I was right there. Here's
And
a
they,
stick
like-
for you.
point at your swords. You have like short swords. They point at your
Yes.
swords.
All right. Now we have all these interesting items. Now we have to take 10 minutes to an hour to attune to them to understand what they do.
You find that none of these require attunement.
Oh, hot damn!
And as you wield them, you learn what they all do as you're holding them. This rod is a rod of the radiant bolt. It basically lets you shoot radiant bolts, kind of like a cantrip. So you actually
It's like a
have,
magic
like,
missile, but with radiant energy.
kind of. It's
Holy
like a
crap.
little radiant cantrip that you can
And it's
shoot at a
rose gold,
distance.
so it's classy.
Technically a distance weapon.
Yes.
And it won't, but if
And you can
according to
use
like
it-
magic missile, it won't miss.
You can use it to cast spells as well, like it's a spell casting focus. Then the belt is the belt of the swinging shield. It basically gives you a +2 to AC. As you put it on, you see this like spectral shield kind of appears in front of you. And no matter
Oh.
where you turn, if someone like holds up a weapon, the shield like swivels, so you're
I
permanently
swivel-
behind cover.
I swivel my pelvis around with my new shield, my new
And it kind of,
pelvis
like,
protection.
spins around you. You're basically always behind half cover, so you get a +2 to AC.
Oh, always behind half cover there?
Yep.
Oh, that's some sick item right there. I'll put that on my character sheet.
The bagpipes are dagger throwing bagpipes. You can use an action to play the bagpipes, and when you do, it throws a spectral dagger at a range of 60 feet.
What?
And does force damage with your bagpipes.
Well, that's the best kind of damage.
Yep.
Mm.
These bracers
Are the brawler bracers?
Bruiser's bracers, but yes,
Bruiser's bracers.
they let you do an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Oh!
And instead of just doing 4 damage, you do a d4 plus your strength. So it's kind of like having a monk ability as
I was gonna say,
barbarian.
you're gonna be just like Dad there. Dad's a monk.
And then as you kind of take this little like branch and you're not sure what to do with it, and like the specter's like trying to point to you, you like hook it around your sword, and it kind of like wraps around your hand and then up the sword. It is basically the first attack that hits with this sword on any turn does an additional 1d6 piercing damage as thorns like burst out of it.
It's like a bramble shot,
Yeah.
but with a sword.
Like turns my arms into Groot.
Or you know, I'd like look at it. I'm just like, that's some adventure time there.
And they
Leaf blade.
now that you've got like all of this stuff, they beckon you.
All right,
to
I
follow.
suppose it'd be fair if we go ahead. In return for these magical items, I suppose we could, you know, get rid of the malevolent entity that, you know, done this guy in.
Let's
So
take care of him.
Do you think everybody? Do you
Yeah.
think that's fair, or we could just ditch the guy? I don't think that'd be very neighborly, though.
No.
No, can't do that. Not now.
Besides, it'll be a great story.
That's true.
It will.
As you're walking
They'll all
this
sing
way-
I'm
about
keeping-
the
I'm keeping mental notes.
wonderful, wonderful bard who defeated the malevolent entity.
Also, we
Exactly.
got all of this extra supplies that we can just put in the sled and take back home.
Yes.
That's
We've only been
Or
gone
just
for
put
3
it-
hours. This is pretty lit.
Or
Yeah.
just put it in the
everyone-
bag of holding.
everyone is going to think that we are the best hunters. So maybe we don't want to bring it all home, because I don't know if you all want to be hunters every time.
Well, no. Well, it's, as
Mm,
long
but
as long as we
it's
don't
a
draw
it's
the
the
short
lottery.
straws all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you volunteered as tribute. You always volunteer because
Yeah.
you like to go out and
I
play
only
outside.
No, I just like to smash things. I don't like to hunt things. And because I needed to come and keep you from getting smashed.
That's true. All right. Well, if we agree, so we do it.
As you're coming around here, you would see like they kind of gesture. There's a pantry over here in this spot, so you could
I get a
more
snack.
more goods. There's like dried herbs and things like that.
I shove a whole
Um,
fistful of basil
Oh.
in my mouth.
As you come up this way and look to the right, you
It's like
see
spaghetti.
there's like a pool in here, like a little hot tub, natural
yeah.
hot spring.
That'll be
And
pretty
there's
awesome.
like
If I sit in it, will it be like when I in Zelda and I'll get all my hit points back?
sure.
Oh yeah, that's oh
We'll say
yeah.
yes.
Well, this counts as a short rest, so you could spend a hit die,
Sure.
or you know,
I only missed one, so maybe I could just take a little dip like Link does in
just
the
as
in
you know,
the
like
hot
put your little
springs.
fingy in there. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
And then they
Excellent.
lead you into this much larger room. And you can
Yeah.
see at the back of this room,
Oh, nice little entertainment center here.
there's like a seating area, and you can see there is a body sitting on the couch. It seems to be
Oh.
frozen.
Oh, friend.
Like frozen in a blast of arcane ice.
Kind of. And you see
Oh.
there's a crack in the wall that has there's like frost all over this corner of the room.
Oh, I see. You got some sort of abominable snowman interloper inside of your home, dear. I got it.
Oh,
Ugh.
since I'm a noble and I probably have a coin purse with like some coins, I go ahead and stick them to cover up this guy's wide open eyes, because they're frozen, and
Well,
so I can't close them.
Well,
So I
you
just
take the
stick a-
coin and you lick it, and then you stick
Yeah.
it on there. Yeah.
Exactly, and then it's kind of like being at peace. And I say just so that you can rest a little easier to our specter friend.
As
I feel
you're
like as a
doing that,
cleric,
That's a
I
nice
should
thought,
say
Ruthie.
something.
I like that.
Yeah, that's true. The cleric
Oh,
can say some words over there.
Ooh, I didn't know we had a person of the cloth with us. I'm sorry, I overstepped.
I think you overstepped.
I think that you just
think you're
offered.
It was just a
an
really
offer.
kind gesture.
It's just a bartering, you know. You could say some words over the guy's body, but you know, I feel like that'd be kind of weird since he's also standing right here.
kind of waves.
We could do that after we are. So, are you gonna be able to do anything distracting for this malevolent, icy, abominable snowman that's all up in the crack over here? As the DM checks the Spectre's character sheet.
Oh, the Spectre? You're asking the Spectre?
Yeah.
They kind of go,
I checked to see if he's got a name tag on or something, as if he would wear a name tag. Well, you know, maybe he just got finished with his shift over at the local eatery, and he's still got his uniform on.
there doesn't seem to be a name tag, but he points to, like, a secret room on the other side of the room, and you would imagine there might be some papers in there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll check that over soon. Let's go melt this abominable snowman.
Hold on one second.
All right.
I just gotta get myself ready for this.
All
you
right.
know,
I cast
I
mage
gotta
armor
think-
on myself.
I think about the fact that I really hate it when Jeremy says that my beard is short, and I get really red in the face, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready, and I rage.
See, I told you your anger is useful when you channel it into something constructive.
Yeah, all I have to think about Jeremy, and I will rage.
As you
She
rage,
says it's not
you're
sexual tension, but damn.
you feel a cold wind coming from the crack in the wall behind you, and these three little tiny creatures rush out, and everybody roll initiative.
What
again.
three tiny little... Oh, are those snow mephits?
They sure are.
Oh my gods!
Well, ice, technically.
What?
I like these little guys.
They're
Oh,
little
I
elementals.
Oh, I feel
Little
bad.
demony guys.
They look like silly
Ice
little
demons.
dwarves.
I
Can we
rolled a
roll
12.
for initiative?
12.
I suppose.
I got a dirty 20. First
Oh
time
my
ever.
gosh.
30,
Yeah, I got a 5.
You'll never believe it, everybody. I rolled another 4 for initiative.
I
Is that
rolled
4
not
total?
a 3.
4 total, because I have a +0.
I rolled a 16, don't you know, which is the
Wow.
first time I've rolled above a 10.
Oh wait, no, I was over here. Excuse me. Want to make
What'd you
sure
get,
that I'm
Frogwin?
not too close into there. But let it be known that I did cast Mage
I got
Armor
a
before
5.
entering combat.
They got a 10.
Oh,
Okay. Rill gets to go first with a dirty 20. These little cackling ice beings appear out of the crack in the wall, and they're like, I don't know.
little assholes. Little hosers. These little Sansa beaches. shit and fuck.
You could use
And
your...
Can I cast protection from evil?
Yes, you can.
I don't
Who
know
would you like to
I'm...
cast it on?
You
Who's
could also cast it
closest?
on yourself.
Yeah, you can
To
cast it on
get
yourself.
closest, when I give this guy a knuckle sandwich.
You are closest to Orwin and Frogwin, but you can also cast it on yourself. It's up to you.
Well, Orwin has a sword, so
That's
I feel
true.
like I would cast it on Orwin.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
So
How do I do
Orwin
that?
is you would just click the spell slot, and I will put something indicating that you are protected. I'll put. Let's see. Is there a little shield? Probably, but I don't know where it is. So I'll just use this little orange thing because it kind of matches the color of your... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so Orwin is under the protection from evil and good, which means any elementals will have disadvantage on an attack against you. Cool. You also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed, and it gives you advantage on saving throws against those same effects.
Wow.
That means you roll 2 dice and take the higher number. Advantages.
Cool.
Whereas
Cool, anything-
disadvantage would do the opposite.
Anything else you would like to do on that turn?
Free action to cry.
Or you can move?
Could I also cast resistance on myself?
Because resistance is also an action, you can't do both at the same time.
Okay.
But let's see. Let me see
If you have a bonus action, then maybe
if
you
can do
could
bonus actions.
like a
but
spell that is a bonus reaction.
since you already cast a spell, you won't be able to cast another spell, but
Oh yeah, that's true. You have to do your bonus
but you can
action
move
first.
if you would like to move.
Sure. I will move towards the gap in the wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it. Are you
Um,
able to grab it?
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome.
What are you seeing there?
I'm not close enough to see in yet.
Dang it.
He's
All right. Griselda, it's your turn.
okay. I'm going to step up right between these two guys. And
Great.
I'm going to axe one in the face.
Great.
It's gonna be great.
Gonna ask him a question.
I'm gonna ask him a question with my great axe.
How's it feel to be in 2 pieces, eh?
Oh gosh, I can't roll with anything. Okay, I got a 10.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Oh, it just misses. I'm sorry.
That's okay. As a bonus action, I'd like to then try and punch him in the face.
Great.
Yeah, using your special magical item there.
Yes. So I'm gonna roll a d4 for a 1 plus 4, and because that's my strength, and so I can do 5 damage with my
Yeah.
fist.
Which one did you want to do that to?
The one I'm kind of facing,
Okay.
if like right here, if you can see that, like this guy.
Awesome.
Hold on, I'm trying to click. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So 5 damage.
Yes.
Awesome.
So
And I
that's
kinda-
this-
And
Yeah.
I say that's for killing this nice specter here. It's not very
And
neighborly.
it just kind of goes. I don't know. Sounds like a duck for some reason.
Oh wait, do I do anything with rage? Is any is
Rage would be a bonus action. But
Well,
you said
oh,
you
no, I already
You're
did it.
already raging.
Yep.
I've never played a
Mm.
barbarian, by the way.
Really?
Do I get advantage? I've never done it.
Oh, you get
Well,
an
you-
extra 2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, well
Actually.
then
5 plus
7.
what? 7 damage. Damage.
Great.
That hurt. That right in his little ice method face there.
Yeah, I didn't.
Alright.
I couldn't remember what I got. Advantage
then
on
it
strength
is-
checks.
Orwin's turn.
So I think I'm
Did you
gonna.
say sup?
I said so.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk up to this guy here
Yes.
and pull out my double short swords.
Yes. So, here's a fun thing. This is what I love about being a ranger with 2 short swords. Melee ranger. Listen to this, folks, because this is great.
I'm listening.
You can make an attack with your main hand that will do, like, the extra spiky stuff. And then, as a bonus action, you can do another attack with your offhand. Because they're light weapons, so you can do 2 hits, even at
Once
level
you-
1.
Once you get to 5, you get 3.
Cool.
So go for it. Roll roll to hit this little guy with your sword.
So I would hit the damage button, right?
Now you
Roll to
gotta-
hit first.
It's the one immediately left to that.
Oh, the hit button plus 5?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 14 plus 5,
That hits.
so it'll be 19.
And then you can roll your damage, and you can roll an extra, what did I say it was?
A bonus
D6.
action.
A 6-sided die.
Okay, so where do I roll damage?
It
Yeah.
will say usually like on your action, so it'll say hit plus 5, and then next to it'll say damage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So you can just click that. And then to get the damage, and then you can, on the very lower left-hand corner, there's a little thing with dice, or you can also roll it in roll 20 if you click the little die on the very left-hand side.
Okay, so
There's,
damage
it'll say D6.
is 5.
Okay.
There's a 6 here, isn't there?
Yes. Either on your character sheet in the lower left, if you click the little 20-sided die, it'll pop up with options, and you can click a D6 and then click roll.
Okay. And I got a 6.
Ooh. Ooh. This thing is hurt already. Pretty bad. And then you get a bonus action attack on your left hand if you want.
Well, I don't know.
Where's
Do
your
I want to
offhand?
leave some for some other people to hit him with?
Well, there's 3 methods.
It's up to you. There
Okay.
are 3 of them. You've
Also,
done
who
some
knows
good
what lies
damage
in the
with this
crack?
first hit, but
Who knows
Alright,
what lies beyond
I'll
the
hit it again
crack?
with my right hand.
all right.
I got a 12.
That hits.
And then the damage again?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I want to make sure I'm doing this right.
Yeah, you're good.
Damage is 2, so it'll be 5.
Awesome. This thing looks really hurt. It's like it's made of ice, and you can see the ice cracking and little like icicles falling off of it, and it's like it seems very upset.
Well, you got a
Whatever
blemish
noise
there.
you
And then
Whatever noise you just made, Emily, was so high that your mic did not pick it up.
it didn't pick it up. Oh no. All right, it is these little ice mephits' turns. We got one up with Griselda, one with Orwin, and we got one over here
Oh, he's about to
Me.
go after the bard. Oh no.
What do we want to do?
I say, come at me, bruh.
Let's see. Oh, I forgot that they have all these abilities and stuff. This is fun. Okay. So this one is going to actually, yeah, probably go up to Frogwin
Yeah, sorry.
and do a little swipey.
Bag his pipes
So
there, Win.
your armor class will be in the little box that looks like a shield.
My armor class is 11.
Okay. It got a dirty 20.
That hits.
So it does 3 slashing damage and 1 cold damage. So a total of 4 damage.
Oh dear.
No.
And
Okay.
then this one is going to go after Orwin. I got a 13. I don't know if that hits you. What is your armor class, Orwin? It's in the little shield looking.
Well, the one up at the top says 16.
Oh,
Like
so
in the
that's
big
a no.
box?
Yep, in the box it looks like a shield and it should say like AC or something.
I just
So-
see armor 16
It's
class.
right next to your initiative
Yep.
bonus.
Yep.
Yeah.
16, so that doesn't hit you. And it gets really mad about that because
It's like, wee.
you heard it really bad. And then this last one is going to try to hit Griselda.
Yeah, you're gonna try.
13.
13
Again?
meets it, beats it.
Oh, okay. So you take 3 slashing halved because you're raging to 1.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And but 4 cold damage.
Oh, well.
You're gonna
You
have
know,
to take
you
a
can't-
dip in that there.
You
hot
can't
tub
win
again.
them all. So that's 5 total?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you like half dead right now?
Oh, no.
It is
no.
Frogwin's turn.
I'm only a third dead.
Oh dear.
Frogman is very, very unhappy.
Oh yeah.
Not the kind of adventure you were hoping for. Little ice demons coming after you.
You're coming after me and making me cold. I was going to use my bagpipes because I'm guessing that there's. Do I get a dagger out of each of the pipes?
You just get one, but
Oh,
you can come out of
One
whichever
for
one
every
you want.
blow.
no, that's a shame. I was hoping I was going to get one out of each pipe because then I could sort of aim it and get all
Is
3
it
of
a
them at once.
bonus action or is it an action?
It's an action.
Ah.
But they do force damage.
Oh, that is true.
Oh.
Yeah, and this one is really close to me.
Mm-hmm. Normally, if you have a ranged weapon and you're doing something face to face, it gives disadvantage. But that's not that much fun for your first game.
It's a
So I'm gonna
magical
let you
item.
just
Yeah,
roll
no,
regular.
I'll no,
It is a magical
I
item.
It's a spell.
I am possessed of a dagger.
Oh
so
yeah, you
I'm
could
going
just
to attack him.
stab away.
I'm going to attack him with that. Yeah.
Came in
All
like
right.
a dagger ball.
Beg your pardon, Brossie?
Nothing.
Fine.
I was trying something out.
Okay.
So it'll have a box that says roll to hit. And that's what you add
yes.
to whatever you roll on your dice.
Which is a d20, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that would be an 18.
Yeah, that hits. All right, and then dagger does, I think, a d4 plus your dexterity.
No,
Or
isn't
strength.
it? Isn't it strength?
It could be either. I think that one's one of the ones that.
Well,
could be
well,
Can
either.
I please? Can it please be my?
It-
Can it please be dexterity because my
It-
strength is -1,
And then you have
Yeah.
to throw it
whereas dexterity is 0.
Yeah,
in order to
no,
use
that's fine.
dexterity. You have to throw it.
So a
If it's
d4.
strength or melee.
1.
Okay.
It's still one
it's
hit
still
point
one
less than it
damage.
had.
That's great.
Better than none.
So you hit this little ice thing, and like a little
Mhm.
splinter of ice comes off, and it's like,
Right off the tip of his little nose there.
and it's Brazzy's turn.
Oh, finally there. Okay. Let me just see what the range and area of effect this will
And
be.
it should have had disadvantage. Well, yeah, it missed anyway.
Excuse me. Oh, it can be right at
See?
ranged spell attack against the target. Okay, that's fine. Excellent. All right, so this guy right here just did a pretty harsh, big old smash on my sister there, which I don't appreciate. But as a free action, as I'm like starting to roll my hands in a little circle there for a second, and I start rubbing them together really fast. I look over at our Spectre friend and say, "Are these the motherfuckers who did do the unaliving of you, or is there something worse in the crack behind your living room?"
It points to these things.
Okay, cool. Then I clap my hands together and I go, and I cast Firebolt at this
Nice.
here fella.
Go ahead and roll.
So I will roll a +4 to hit. That is a 17 +4, not bad at all.
Yeah.
That hits.
That would be
Suck
a
it,
1.
ice guy.
Yeah, that's a 1d10 fire damage to this guy, which it looks like a 7 total fire damage to this ice mephit. To
Does
this
it
guy
hurt
right
twice?
here. What?
Does the fire
No.
hurt them more?
Ooh.
Because he's an ice mephit
fire
and this is
melt them?
fire. It's
It
1d10
does.
fire damage. A flammable object hit by this spell ignites as well.
And technically, they're vulnerable to bludgeoning too, so it should have been lower hit points already. This first one dies.
He's exploding
Oh,
into a steam of crystals. It makes you look real majestic there,
And
Grizzy.
kind
Like,
of
whoa.
bursts apart. I need Griselda to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
What
I'm
do you
great
mean it
at that.
melted like a steamy thing?
Oh, I did wonderfully. 7.
You take 4 cold, or no, slashing damage. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What do you
well, then
mean?
I
Have
half.
2.
Okay, I didn't expect that to happen. Sorry.
It
It's okay.
explodes.
I'm still fine. Don't worry about me, sissy.
Righto. I've cast a spell. I've used my free action. I think I'm just gonna stay back here if you
Okay.
don't mind. Actually, it counts as I mean, granted, right now since I've cast mage armor upon myself prior to combat starting, as well as my new magical pelvis shield, my AC is at a 15. But
Amazing.
so, like, it's quite nice, but, you know, I'm gonna take a little step back here behind this here side table and duck down and, you know,
Yeah.
I will hide. And
I'll,
wait
I'll give you a
until-
3/4
gotta-
cover now.
You gotta be safe. Keep yourself safe, Brazzy.
Yeah, usually I'm pretty squishy, so, like, I got leaning pelvis first, so I got, like, my little shield over my head like a little umbrella, and I'm just like,
So I'll let that put you up to 18, because I think
holy
like
crap!
another 3 or something to be under 3/4 cover.
3/4 cover, 18 AC, and
Yeah.
that's where I will end my turn.
And
I'll start rubbing my hands together again to get that there warmth going to get ready to
Yes.
cast another firebolt.
we come back up to the top of the round to
'Cause it
Rill's
seemed
turn.
really effective.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
Do these things have ears?
Yeah.
They have like little pointy ears, yeah.
Excellent.
Well, be careful because we all have ears. And I untie my ears and they go.
Rill, it is your turn.
Can I use my fancy schmancy new staff of
Yes.
bolt or lightning?
Rolls gold state.
Rod of the Radiant Bolt. Yes. If you go to your spells page,
Uh-huh.
there'll be something on the top there that says spell attack. that is what you use to hit. That's what you add to your d20 roll.
Okay.
And it should let you click it, I think.
No, it does not.
Oh, it doesn't. Poop.
These guys have probably been leaving these frozen shits all over your living room. I'm sorry, friend.
That's okay. If you go to the bottom left where the like red die is, d20 symbol
Hydrate.
is.
I don't have a
Thank
water
you.
bottle with me.
Dang it. It's like a dog in the winter, you know.
Click that and click the very top one that says d20 and then click roll.
You don't know the true despair of being a dog owner until you see them run up on the
6 or
porch
a
in the
9?
middle of winter with their own frozen turd in their mouth, and you say no, and then they bite it in half.
9.
Yeah.
15.
That hits. So you get to roll 1d8 and it's radiant damage.
1d8. 2.
Awesome. Okay. Ooh, this thing is looking really hurt. Really, really hurt. I assume the one in front of Orwin, right?
Yes,
That's, like, right in
because
front of
for
you?
me to get to the one in front of Frogwin, I would have to go through Orwin, and that is not what I want to do to my party member.
You could go to the side and get a view of it if you want. But you feel pretty safe behind this chair, too. Awesome. Okay, so you do some more damage to this. Would you like to do anything else? Anything else you need? You could do, there's a spell called Healing Word that's like a bonus action that does healing. So if anyone is looking particularly rough, you could
Both
do a
my
spell
sister
to heal
and
them.
Frogwin just got their shit rocked. Just saying, dear.
So you could cast a spell also as a bonus action.
You leave your brother alone there.
Sure, I'll cast Healing Word.
Okay. On the spell, it should say how much you can heal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the effect, you should be able to click on the effect where it says 1d4 plus 7 because you're a life cleric and you do extra healing.
I got an 11.
Ooh, and who are you healing? Which one?
Is there a way for me to see who has more damage?
Probably get Frogwin. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm on. I've got 7 left.
I
Of
got
If
11.
you were to equate how damaged you leave your brother alone there, damn.
Yeah, you could do your Healing Word and bring Frogwin back up to full, probably. Because you know,
Okay.
Griselda can take a hit a little bit easier.
Okay, I will heal Frogwin then.
All right.
Thank you.
So, Frogwin, I think that actually should take you back up to full.
Yep.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you very much.
And then
Much appreciated.
it is Griselda's turn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go right here across from Frog. Oh no, that's not Frogwin,
Yes.
is it? Yes, it is.
It
Not
is.
Yeah,
Frogwin.
that's me.
Okay, so I'm going to go with advantage
Yes.
because I have him flanked.
Yes. So when you're directly across from one another, there's an optional rule that lets you get advantage if you're opposite, like flanking a bad guy. A bad guy. So, and I love that rule, so we definitely use it.
Well, I just assume everybody does. Sorry.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll my great axe. One time, got a 2. Let's try that again. Oh, much better.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's
That's
better.
better.
Okay.
That hits.
Okay, so I'm going to whack this guy. I'm also still raging. So that's a 15, so I get to add 2?
Yes.
17?
Oh my gosh.
And I whack
This
him in the
thing was really
face.
hurt. You think these two are about the same level of hurt. And
can I have my bonus
really,
offhand
really hurt.
punch?
Sure.
Okay. So
Still
last time I kind
advantage.
of forgot to roll for that. But this time I got a 22 for my unarmed
Oh.
strike.
Bend his nose the other way. Right
You
back
can
into
roll
his
to see
little
if you
maggot
crit.
skull.
And then I got a 4 plus 4, it's 8.
Oh my gosh.
You gave me the magic item.
Yep, I did.
And you were
I
worried
sure
that
did.
we would get our shit rocked.
Well, you know, they do have some pretty...
Nasty
Harsh.
capabilities, yes.
It does explode, which means I need Griselda and Frogwin to roll dexterity saving throws. So in the
great.
upper left hand of your sheet, there'll be a box that says saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I got a 10. Just perfect
Amazing.
down the middle.
And I got an 11. Oh, I got a 13, sorry. 11 plus
same
2.
is a 10. Right? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so you each only take half of this.
I mean,
and
you
it's
already
slashing
Oh, I get
damage,
to
so you
half it
take
again?
You get to
Yeah,
nothing
should
because
be-
you're already raging.
So you'd get like 1, and Frogwin, you take 3 slashing damage.
Okay.
Piercing damage, slashing damage.
And then it is...
Frogwin just sort of waves at Grizzy and says, thanks a lot.
Oh, no problem. It was just a neighborly thing to do, don't you know?
Much appreciated.
It is Orwin's turn.
I once heard a wizard say backsplash. Or
You have one
or
in front of you.
backwash.
It's really hurt.
So I gotta take my short sword at it,
Yeah.
and I got it. 11.
That just hits. That's their armor class. So meets it, beats it, is what we say.
Oh, I do like meat.
So roll for damage.
Yes, yeah.
And I got a 6, so this will be 9.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it dies. Make a dexterity saving throw and then describe to me how you kill the last monster, ice monster.
I sniff it.
So where do I do dexterity?
If you look on your sheet,
It's on the right.
it'll be on the left.
Well, left underneath, yeah.
Yeah. There's
Underneath your
like
stats. It says saving throws. It's like a whole little
there'll
box.
be a
There you-
box that says saving throws.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
check.
Well, that's a check.
Underneath it says saving throws.
And you should get a +5 to this. So
Yes. I hit the button. Oh, there it goes.
a
21.
Ooh.
Wow.
oh dang. Yeah, you get out of the way pretty well. It explodes. You take half of 2, so 1 damage. 1
So-
whole slashing.
So what I did, well, to deliver this
Yes.
final blow was, I rolled under the arm of the couch because he's like floating above the couch, right?
Yeah.
And shoved the sword up through like his thigh, and just like
Right up
he
into the
exploded
nards
like
there.
rain.
It comes out like the top of its head.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
So-
excellent nard shot there, Orwin.
You do this like epic roll like from an action movie and thrust upwards and look this like ice explodes and you keep rolling to avoid damage. And all of these little ice methods seem to disappear.
That was pretty lit there. Get it? Because I
Yeah.
cast firebolt.
That was a good one, Sissy.
I
You make
I
the
come
best
out-
jokes.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome there. Is everybody okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
I've been
I'm fine.
better.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
I mean,
I
I
got
have a little damage, but
Rail, I don't wanna. Could you fix up my sister? Her face is a little fucked up.
I'm only a
If
little
you're
less than.
referring to the battle damage, yes. If you're referring to the state of your sister's facial features, that is beyond my comprehension.
Oh no, the crag pebbles.
Oh my
Oh, I
gosh!
get starting to go into
Elves versus
PvP land
dwarves.
up in
Elves
here. You
versus
wanna go
dwarves.
right now? You take some fisticuffs then.
Oh, don't fight! Don't fight with Brazzy. She's a biter.
I'm a biter there.
You
Nobody makes
Well,
fun of my sister except for me
Next
there.
time you need me to heal your sister, by all means, be more specific.
I asked nicely though.
You did ask. You asked very nicely.
I
But
said,
I didn't
please.
know what exactly you were talking about.
Well, that's fair. I should have been more specific. She just got her shit rocked by some of these ice here methods here, just like we all kind of got our shit rocked. But you know, I'm referring to all of the ice shards that are sticking out of her forehead right now.
Here's the
Gotcha.
thing. Here's the thing, Real. I just killed 2 of them so that they didn't hit you. So maybe if you wanted to, you could maybe give me back some hit points.
Please.
But you know, it's fine.
can
I
do
could go
that.
sit in the. I could go
Yeah,
sit
we
in
can
the
just
Zelda.
go sit in the magical bathtub in there. It's fine.
Exactly. You know what? I don't even want your healing after that insult.
Yeah, that was
Like
kind of
that
mean
wasn't
there.
neighborly at all.
Now. We've just all
And-
been through a really, really tough time.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
not start fighting
I'm
with
gonna
each other.
go. To Mr. Spectre or Spectre person there. Could you just take me down to the healing waters of the spa? Because that is where I'd like to go right now.
Do you mind if while you're doing that, I go through your personal effects in your private sanctum over there so I can kind of, learn who the hell you are?
Oh yeah.
And
Do
so I can
that. I'm
inform
gonna
your
just
next
go.
of inform your next of kin.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just go have a little spa day.
The Spectre gives you a thumbs up. You find out that their name was Lemon. They were a little gnome. Little low-level wizard that just...
Low-level wizard who had some pretty sick-ass magical items
Oh,
that
sure.
didn't need attunement, could have worn all of them at the same time.
They had like 12 hit points.
That's a
so
lot
we-
of... That's more hit points than I have.
Getting ganged up
More
on
than
by 3
half.
ice methods took them down pretty quick.
Does he have any next of kin that I have to inform? It's just the Craig Pibble way.
There's some cousins in the city.
All right. I'll get some letters together
Perfect.
there.
But you all kind of relax in here. You're able to enjoy the spa, the healing waters of the hot springs.
We chill out in the hot springs with Lemon.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Real is
Six-
curled up in a corner, embarrassed as all get out because they cannot read a room to save their life.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna go find Real there and be like, there's no use be moping there. It took a little second there, but we are over it. We know you didn't.
Oh
mean
yeah,
it
you
there.
didn't insult my beard.
Oh,
So-
if it was the beard thing, then thems would be fighting words, and I'd be having to hold this one back from you because while she don't bite, she do hit hard.
True.
Really, we make quite a ferocious team. me
Yeah,
and my
sometimes
sister.
she just like throws me mouth first.
The thing is that one time when we did that, Mom got real upset because
Oh yeah,
it broke the lamp.
you broke a really good lamp. I think the lamp. Granted, I think she was really upset because the lamp was had some sort of sacred significance, and when it shattered
Yeah.
on the ground, it went.
You might be
It was
ferocious, but
It was
I do-
kind of spoopy.
you-
I'm
you
just
two-
looking back and forth between the two of you, and I'm just like,
Anyway,
like,
that was some
rocking.
pretty sick battling. So let's go get into our let's go strip down to our little skivvies there and go hang out in the hot springs with Lemon
What
there.
what
See,
were you
look,
gonna
Lemon's
say,
already
Orwin?
in. Lemon's already in their swim trunks. Let's go.
I was gonna say they might work well as a team, but I am never getting in the sled with either of them.
Yo, come on. We placed blue. We got the blue ribbon in the tobogganing tournament last year.
And you don't want anybody else on your hockey team except for us.
I'm not very good at hockey, but like you know,
Oh,
That's
you
hockey
know.
is big in this part of the world.
Well, now
Thank
with
you.
your belts, you're gonna make a great goalie.
Oh, you're right there, sis.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you're about to win the
Fair point.
sledding championship by just like sitting on the magical shield and just going whoosh.
I could win it. I could be a
You
single
just, like,
tobogganer.
Floating
just
in
literally
the
just-
air above a spectral shield.
I go like, yeah,
That would actually be amazing. With
winner by a
that,
hubcap.
You take a while to rest and relax. You gather up supplies, and you're able to take them back to your hometown of Keel Ridge.
And write some letters to Lemon's next of kin because I'm sure
Yes.
that there's gonna be a whole legal battle
Well-
there. So who knows who the executor of his will is? I have a
You-
copy here.
There's some very distant relatives, but no one seems to make a claim, and you're able to use this as a kind of way station for hunting parties
Oh, we could station
Excellent.
somebody up
and
here.
hang out with Lemon. Everybody likes Lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go up.
Lemon's
We
the
could start him a
greatest.
little business there.
Everyone needs a snack. That's right, Artemis.
I
Summer
guess we
blowouts.
take
Big
his
summer
body
blowouts.
out
Big summer
and give it.
blowouts.
What?
Do we take his body out and give him a decent burial,
You could
Oh,
do
I
Or
leave
does
that
that-
to the
or
cleric.
does his body
You
have
might-
to stay there in order for the spectre to stay there?
You might have to wait until
the
it
ground
thaws.
thaws.
The ground thaws.
True.
But you could give them a proper burial.
We could. Well, he's attached to the couch. We can just take that and bury him in the couch, so that way he's comfortable in all eternity.
This is true. That would work well.
Or
Or
did
we can
do
burn him,
gnomes
whatever you
how
want
do-
there, Lemon.
do gnomes honor their dead by funeral pyres or
that's what we
by
can just
burying
ask
their dead?
Lemon.
You get the idea that Lemon was not particularly religious, but they did have a kind of fondness towards the god of arcana and knowledge, but they don't have any particular requests.
Oh, we could. Oh,
Rossi.
yeah.
Light Lemon on fire because he's a wizard. You'd want to go out in a ball of fire. I know
Oh,
it.
you
kind
know,
of
yeah,
nuts.
I would, but you
I
know
think
what?
that sounds
I
cool.
don't want to do it inside the house there. Do you want
No,
a
No,
nice
no, no,
couch?
no.
A nice couch fire outside, a little bonfire
Yes.
there.
Yeah, if anybody wants to get the other side of this couch, I can move it out into the snow.
I surely cannot. So we
Yeah,
have ourselves a
wait,
nice
what-
little sabbatical.
Can I just ask, Lemon, is it okay for us to do that, or does that mean that you have to go
Is that
with
what you
it?
want?
Is that what you want?
Well, what do you
You-
want there?
You get the idea that if you burn Lemon's body, they would probably move on to the next life.
No.
Do you want to move
no,
on to
Wally.
the next life?
You wanna
If
do
want,
that?
you
want to
can
hang
just-
out with us.
If you want, we can just like cast some sort of like what's the it's like preserving the dead or something like that. So that way
Yeah.
you
Like,
could be
Yeah.
entombed
Point
in
to the
ice.
frozen crack. With
We could
the,
just put a
like,
Oh, we
frozen
could just
roof.
like shove you in there,
True
yeah.
that. Yes.
And we make it into a tomb of your greatness and power.
So you you put Lemon's body in the frozen
I put a little scarf on him.
crack where the methods came from. And with that, we will end our game. Well done. You successfully brought back food. You
We didn't die.
successfully saved Lemon. You did not die.
What was that
And now you have a
interesting thing
friend.
that happened in the storm, may I ask? Then you rolled a 54 or whatever.
Oh, That
You
was
said this is interesting.
Oh,
The
a
bag of
ghost
holding.
appears and starts haunting the player characters, though it does not attack them. It remains for 1 hour.
Oh, so it was just supposed to be something that,
Well,
like,
But
It's a
the thing was,
mystery.
I already had a ghost in here, and it was going
that's
to
why it was
have been like,
interesting.
it would have been
He was able to leave his
killed
domicile.
by these mephits and been angry if you had come in otherwise. But then I was like, oh,
storm
well,
was
the
like,
ghost
"Ooh."
appears. So I guess Lemon just likes them and wants help.
It's like, yeah, he's gonna be like, hey, you get off my lawn there.
Yeah.
Lemon's the best.
Lemon.
Yeah.
We can call
Yeah.
it Lemon's Infused Hot Tub. Lemon's Infused Spa.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did
Lemon's
put them,
Infused Spa.
I did create like a stat block for them. They're called Lemon the Lingering.
The lingering lemon.
Lemon's
All right,
lap.
folks.
Well, that's even better. That's
Yeah.
that's
That's
even
all,
more
folks.
appropriate for him to
It's true.
Yeah, good for
stay
Lemon.
close by.
All right.
We're gonna figure out a way to communicate with him though. Like
Yeah.
give him some sort of a spectral voice box.
Oh, you know, Rilla's heard
Maybe
that maybe some clerics can like eventually,
Speak with the
not
dead?
maybe right away, but they can learn to speak with dead people.
That's true.
It is true.
You
Or
do
you
think
know,
that
I'm
someday
already
Rill could probably speak with Lemon.
granted I'm already a wizard, which is just one step madness away from an artificer.
That's true.
So I can just start learning mechanical things so that way you can go ahead there and have yourself a speaking box. We strap it to your spectral form and it's like a boombox for your voice.
Oh. That I don't understand any
We
of
could-
that.
we
but
could
I
call
bet
it a
you were really into it,
Ouija.
Lemon.
All right. Well, as you cook up new ways to speak to your new dead friend, we will end our session there. Thank you all for
Otherwise
playing.
it's charades.
Thank you so much, Emily.
That
This
was
was
great.
really
I
good
hope
fun.
you had fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yay! First D&D game.
Yay!
Yeah.
It did not go as I expected, as is always the case with
Wait.
D&D. And
Wait,
that's
you
always
didn't
the best
expect
part.
there to be fish falling from the sky?
How good
Well,
was
I
that
mean,
tuna?
I kind of made the chart, but
How
right,
delicious
I
was that tuna though?
modified one. Oh, it was like the best tuna.
Best
Yeah,
tuna.
it was the best tuna.
Oh, I take the egg sac from within and I start the breeding process for them inside of a nice little fish tank inside of Lemon's
There you
Infused
go.
Spa.
Oh, I thought you were getting some. I don't know if tuna has roe, but you were making caviar. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what I
No,
thought.
mean we could have some of that too. But yes. Bless you.
It was a pretty big fish. There's probably room, enough of
He's
it.
a big motherfucker there.
Rating.
Is there a raid there, Effie?
Yes, there will be a raid.
Where
Just
are we
waiting for
going?
you to do your wrap up.
Yes. We are going to wrap up here. We're going to say goodnight, but don't forget to check out our Extra Life campaign. Get those donations in by the end of the year. You'll be entered in our giveaway, and
It's for a good cause
it's
there.
for a good cause.
Very good
We will
cause.
see you all tomorrow for our last game of the year with
Mm.
Cedar.
Yeah.
In the meantime, good night. Thank you for watching.
Good night.
Night.
Stick around for the raid, everybody. Have a good one.